like you got, and everybody's passing by. They had jackets and coats on their dogs. And I woke up next lady, can I help you with anything? She said, give me 2 small cups of freezer in there. It was 23 degrees. Everybody passed by, looked at the woman crazy. Nobody offered her nothing.
Now, so my husband used to work security in Austin, and we would pack the car with extra coats and stuff. He had a lady show up in Capri. You know how in Texas it can drop real fast. She was in a halter top, short pants, and tennis shoes, and they got together and he worked security at a hotel.
Okay.
And him and the cop and one of the employees got her a hotel, and we got her clothes, because I'm like, I don't understand not helping people like that.
That woman got robbed the night before.
Oh my gosh.
They glasses and cord and everything was in her purse.
Oh no.
So I took her to 7-Eleven, got a coffee, I took her to Waterbury, we ate. I took her to the thrift store and got her to change of clothes.
That's good.
And took her home and gave her a room. And she was 72 and weak.
Oh wow.
And I took her for 3 weeks in and out of St. David's. And St. David's had her in a rehab. Then they have to get her in a nursing home. And when they put her in a rehab, they let me know she was out of cover drugs. They let me know. But just the same, my mother told me everybody has a past.
Right.
Ain't nobody perfect.
Right. That's
So
true.
I helped that lady, and I'm just.
Well, I'm glad. Because I don't live in Austin. I had a neighborhood homeless man. He was a vet, and he got cancer.
Okay.
And he had to go to another town for all of his treatment. So I would watch. He had 2 dogs. So I would watch his dogs. That's what he needed. And when he was in the hospital, I had his dogs the whole time. And then a year later, he passed. And my puppy that I have now is the puppy of those 2 dogs. They had puppies at my house.
I just met a couple. Big dog is sniffing the ground. That bastard is hungry. And I said, if y'all not going to feed him, let him go, because he's a dog. He can take care of himself. Unless people take animals in and try to make human beings out of them.
Right.
Right.
I agree with, if you can't take care of your pet,
Right
give them
now,
up, give them to a rescue or
25
something.
miles from home. I'm not worried about home because my dog and my cat is there. And if I go home and go to bed, my dog won't bark. My dog will come scratching on the screen and say the wrong person.
Hang on, guys.
And let me know
All right.
somebody's there. And the cat is just protected as a dog.
All right.
But
Well,
I don't know.
it was nice talking to you. What's your name, sir?
Joseph with a capital
Joseph?
J, with
All
a
right.
with a capital
Good, nice
J.
talking to you. You have a good evening.
You have one too.
All right. Hey, y'all. All right. Oh.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Who did you say had cancer?
It was just a homeless vet in my neighborhood, Anthony in Killeen.
I drank up on some real silver liver, but let me tell you something.
I don't think he hung down here.
2 doctors told me I was going to die. But my mother's prayers, Lamentation 3:37 says,
Do you mind being on camera?
Who's he that said it, and it comes to pass when
Right.
God didn't command it. God didn't command my death. That was 47 years ago. I'm 80 years old today.
Yep.
God bless
Well, you have a good
you.
evening.
Yeah, I'm on you.
So I thought I would let you guys see, the guy just stopped playing drums. So there's a guy playing drums somewhere behind me. I can't see him now. So let me check. I was going to be on time, but I just got in this long conversation with this gentleman here. He was funny. I wish you could have heard what he said earlier. I'll tell you. Hey, Scooter. Yeah, I'm early. I just thought I'd come on and... Oh. Hey, Becky, I saw your clip on Scooter's report.
To the end of the night. Even to the next
Hey,
morning.
Zippy. How are you? Hey, Brendan. A lot of cops. Cops where at? So I'll be honest, I have not watched any YouTube until today on the way here. I watched Scooter's report to get caught up a little bit, and I listened to a little bit of Aaron while I was eating. Hey, Zippy, if anybody's new, I can tell you what I'm here for, because we're going to be, oh God. Oh my gosh, look what just happened. My strap just broke on my purse, and it just fell off. Holy moly. All right, let's put that away. Luckily, that's not the phone I do this on. All right. Hide that. All right. Thanks, Antics. I appreciate it. Oh, she was live streaming. And you were talking about court. And I'll be honest, I'm not caught up on the court stuff either. Let's see. Oh, nobody coming there. Anyway, there's usually a lot of interesting stuff going on my way there. So, I gotta cross over. Also, Zippy, you know. Okay, you're not. You've been here before in the community. Let's see. Because I get a lot, going vertical. But I would have been exactly on time. But that guy was really funny to listen to. So he's 80. And he just asked me if I needed any help. I was just getting my live stream started. I said, no, I'm okay. Everything's good. We got to talking. He was in Vietnam. I said, yeah, we live up near the army post. And he said the funniest thing. So he said, I was like, oh, I said, I'm 56. I worry. I would love to make it to 80. And he said, and I didn't know what he was getting at. So, yeah, he said, well, he was telling me, he ended up telling me about a woman who needed help on the corner a little while ago that he helped. So I think that's why I was asking. I think he saw my wagon and probably thought I might be homeless. And I know people sometimes think that. Hey, Mark. So this is what he said. If you don't want to, it's not too TMI, but he said, when you go to the bathroom, you go in the stall, and you go number 2. And you get done, and you leave. You don't think about that shit anymore, do you? That's why I turned on my camera. I was like, dude's full of wisdom tonight. Some serious wisdom. Oh my goodness, he was funny. Oh, I gotta go. Not watching the crosswalk. I was like, yep, you're absolutely right. No, there's a saxophonist there. So we had drums, now we have saxophone. Oh, listen to that. That's nice. Now I'm gonna, is it Pink? Hey, Max. Oh, we didn't get that far in that conversation. But he was talking about, it was when it was cold out. And what happens in Texas is this thing we call the cold blue northern. That's why we beat Santa Anna's army when we were fighting them. And I think Nacogdoches. What it was is the temperature dropped 40 degrees in one day. And Santa Anna's army didn't have shoes. They didn't have coats. And they were just ruined. And that's why we won our war against Mexico right there. Anyway, and it happens. And my husband used to work. Oh, crap. I'm in a hole. Hold on. He used to work in North Austin at like a really bad motel. And he would find people in halter tops, capris, and it's literally 32 degrees outside. So, oh, hang on. Okay.
I know.
Oh, there's the bubbles again. Look at that. Look at the bubbles. Anyway, him, the cops they called, and the hotel guy, they pooled their money and got her a hotel room. And my daughter, who was small like her, okay, this is my normal corner, but I'm going across the street because I'm sick and tired of these pedicabs and their noise. See, the pedicabs sit right here and right there where I do. Oh, I got 12 seconds. I can make it. So I'm going to try being across the street. See if this is better. Alrighty. Can't be as bad as the other. Look at this. All pedicabs. Luckily, they're not being so loud. That guy was a jerk. Yeah. I was over there last time. So hang on, I gotta get set up. I'm gonna put you guys down. You can watch. Hi! Alrighty. Let's see. Let's hope this doesn't fall over. It's my... Ooh, I need some water already. Okay, look away or take Scooter's Dramamine. I'm about to move the phone. Gotta do it slow. Why is it blur? Oh, it's my finger. Sorry about that, guys. Ooh, my phone's already hot. Alrighty, we're in. Yay! Alrighty. You'll get what you get and you'll like it. Passing out Dramamine. Okay, I'm caught up. Oh. So I forgot to charge up my mics. Totally forgot. This seems like a way better corner. It's not a bar right here, so it's probably not going to be as loud. I got this place across the street that's kind of loud. I see. Yeah, for sure. Oh, this. Oh, ah! Trying to look down my shirt, chat. What's your problem? Terry, go away. I'm 56 years old. There ain't nothing you can say to me that's gonna bother me. And I've spent 30 years around the Army. You ain't got nothing, trust me. Try again somewhere else. Ernie, again, I'm 56 years old and spent 30 years around the Army. There ain't nothing you can come up with that's gonna make me blush. So, kiss my patootie. Thank you, Scooter. He's in the basement and it's tighty-whities and Mom locked the basement door. So, Becky, I don't think you've been here when we talk about the trolls. So, what I envision when I get a troll like that doesn't have anything better to do than scroll to somebody he doesn't know and say something disgusting is they have no life. They're sitting in their mom's basement in their underwear and hate their life.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a cult. Ask me why. Why?
Because a religion you can leave, a cult won't let you leave. They will their Sea Org members sign their life away, a billion-year contract. They have to work for them until they die.
So you did this?
Yeah.
All right.
levels on the other side. See, normally I'm over at their org. They opened right across from the university.
Okay.
To try to get new people
Okay.
in. But usually I'm over there letting the students know.
Now, okay, it's a code and ask me why. I just seen the sign. I wanted to ask you why.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just stay away from it. Yeah, I'm trying to educate everybody. It's really bad. And the problem is they have so much money, we can't get the government to investigate.
Forced child marriages,
Yes.
false imprisonment.
Yes.
False. She talking about false.
Yeah, if you try to leave the Sea Org and they think you're gonna leave, they will put you at Sea Org. The guy that started this religion and was in the Navy. And he created this military.
That's right. They want to hear what's
They will
going
put
on.
them in a room
You
under
gotta
guard.
read this side of it. So
Yeah.
You understand. You gotta read this side.
So they will put them under
You wanna
guard.
understand. He wanna understand.
Yeah.
Come on, get him out. Yeah, she talking to us. She got some shit going on.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on either.
She got some shit going on.
What's up?
What's one know?
I
She
mean,
got some shit going on. Tell her.
yeah, what's the shit going on?
That's
They have people, they have 3 levels of members. And the Sea Org has to work for them until they die. And if they try to leave, they'll put them in the under guard. Or drag them back from the bus station if they try to escape. And we're trying to get our government to hold hearings on these people. Because there's 1,000 times worse than what the Catholics are to kids. They protect child predators.
Yeah, they do.
Because
And
they believe-
false imprisonment.
Right. They believe children are not children. They are big beings in small bodies because they've lived multiple lives. Their last life, they could have been an 80-year-old man. So they will take their kids out of school 12, 15 years old and put them to work 100 hours a
That's
week.
true. And she knows about it.
Yeah, I learned from people who have escaped, not a doctor.
I learned in the cold.
No.
This is hella interesting. Hold on.
I didn't know anything.
This shit crazy.
So I learned through members. Yeah.
So what do you believe in?
I'm a Christian, but that's not what brought me here. What brought me here was child abuse, because they don't think doing certain things to kids is wrong because they were adults their last life and they've lived multiple lives. So they don't get an education, they don't get nurtured, they get put to work. And if you take a child predator who attacks a kid to the authorities, you get kicked out because you went to the authorities on another Scientologist. But they do nothing to the predator. Did you guys hear about the Danny Masterson trial last year?
I've heard enough.
Yeah, he was an actor and he was a Scientologist, and they covered up him drugging and R-ing women for 20 years. Well, they finally went to the authorities, and now he's in prison.
Yeah.
And
You're doing your thing. I appreciate it. I support you. That's awesome. Shout out to the live. Y'all keep supporting her.
I got a good life stream.
That's awesome. I like it.
That was quick. I just set up. Thanks for stopping, you guys. No, they hate homosexuals. Nope. The guy that created it is a he was the point. Yeah, and he ended up suicide because of how there's a girl they put her on the market. They have to run everywhere. They get sent to puppy.
Hey, we're so good.
They have to rain rock. It's not for people. Here. But they have a lot of money. Tom Cruise gives them $100 million, tens of millions of dollars. So they hire a $5 lawyer and go out. They send people out to right out there.
Hi, buddy.
There's about 200 channels now working in Scientology. There's people like me. I mean, normally stand up on their board. They don't even call it a church. And because they opened up across the University of Texas, they bought that building 5 years ago. And so they could get young people that are far from home and don't, but they're not getting these people. What you see in them now is more than the doctrine. No. They don't have a deity. What they do is you take these sources and you become a powerful lot of people. Hang on, guys. I'll get with you. You know I ignore the chat when I'm talking. Sorry. Oh, they're just saying hi and helping me with remember stuff to talk about. Because there's several other. Well, I'm on
Anti-cult.
yeah.
Shooters, anti-cult.
Yeah. He's in Canada. I'm just trying to spread the word to try to get the information out. The more people that are informed, the more we can get our
I like the guys, a lot of Americans that have put the Scientology that they cannot film and had like an Israeli guard that you see that.
well, you know, I do it all the time because that's the first one of right. No, I've only seen those like in California and Vegas. They don't really do that here. Rodeo, Hollywood Boulevard is the biggest center. And you know, people like me shut them down because when I show up, they close the door and close the line. Because I just have a camera. I just stand there like this and talk to people. I'm not mean or nothing. So, yeah, we're making dents, especially in California. So just spread the word, man. If we can get a senator to pay attention, I'd be happy. All right, I'm going to see what y'all are saying. See what I missed. Huh? Oh, they do. I have members. I don't care about that kind of stuff. I'm here for a reason. I don't care about making my channel big or making money or any of that stuff. Let's see.
The scooter is banning everybody.
Oh, that's because I'm in the YouTube store, you know, and people come in and they keep getting rid of them when they say something wrong.
Oh, they're not talking about Scientology.
No, we get trolls that come on and say all this. They're just trolling and they just say something else. Oh, they said some pretty bad stuff. Yeah, so Becky's a protester too. Yeah, that's true. The Nation of Islam.
I'm watching live stream.
Yes, Matthew.
They're hunting a bunch of people under a bridge. I don't know where they're at. They're in Austin. They're hunting for RFID chips and agents for $1,000.
Oh, it's like a game?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds fun. That sounds
I'm
fun.
trying to figure out where it's at.
Yeah. No, dear Matthew, they are all over the world. They don't have a lot of members. They try to say they have millions. They have like 30,000, maybe 25. But we have people like me in Australia. They did something in Paris, the UK, Denmark, Canada, Portland, Chicago, Boston, Philadelphia, Florida. Because the religion lets you leave and Scientology won't. They don't let you leave. There's 3 levels of members. There's the top members that pay all the money. But then
I grew up in Scientology, I know.
Oh, okay. Awesome. Do you mind being on camera?
Kinda, yeah.
You don't want to be? Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
So, how did you get out?
I mean, I was in it when I was a kid, so
Right.
by the time I was an adult, I wasn't in it anymore.
So your parents got out?
Yeah.
Good for them. Yeah. A lot of the people, say 3 years ago, I didn't know anything.
Okay.
And then 2 years ago, when they opened over here in February, is when I started. I didn't know I'd still be doing this a year and a half later.
So you were a Scientologist?
No, I didn't know anything 3 years ago. Do you know any of the channels that are on YouTube that are ex-members?
Yeah.
There's Growing Up in Scientology.
Okay.
He ended up in my feed one day when I used to be bedridden, but they fixed my back just in time to start this. So I think things happen for a reason. So if I hadn't been bedridden, I wouldn't have had the time to really deep dive.
Yeah.
So I did a deep dive into like his old videos. Then he started bringing on new people. Now we have a thing called SPTV. There's 200 channels working against Scientology right now. There's about 60 of us protesters, and there's ex-members who have channels, and then there's channels like Down the Rabbit Hole News and stuff that are supporting our movement.
Right.
And
why are you choosing to protest Scientology as opposed to any other bad thing?
that's what came up in my feed. That's what, was in my realm. And I don't have the bandwidth to be doing this everywhere.
Okay.
And when I didn't watch any documentary. I listened to ex-members' stories and the horrible stuff that they've been through.
Okay.
And what really brought me was the child abuse. We're trying to really get the child abuse out there because, you know, they believe kids are big beings in small bodies. So a lot of stuff goes on. We have people who are in their 40s now that back when they were kids, how old are you? It's
I'm 19.
It was way before your time. When their parents were in the Sea Org, they were allowed to have kids, and they were sent to a place called the Ranch. This is all in California, like in Hemet.
I was Scientologist in California.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
So, like Laura and all these kids that were kids, and how they were treated in this ranch. They got no education. They did manual labor all day, and those are the people that are kind of starting the channels on here. That we most of the protesters, funny enough, we call never ends. That were never in, but we've heard their stories, and you know, a lot of people in the chats have had some sort of trauma too, and we kind of feel akin to them a little. Yeah, so when I heard they were opening February before last, I'm like, well, you know what? I'm just going to go down and let them know they're not welcome. I had no idea I would even have a channel. That I went live the day before by, you know, I got the 50 people. I didn't know I'd still be here, but I am. And I'm going to do, we're making dents, especially in California. LAPD used to be in their pocket and work all their events. Well, for the first 6 to 8 months, we had protesters getting arrested by them under false charges. They would get thrown out, but they just did it to harass them on Scientology's word. Well, they realized our people out in California kept going to the commissioners' meetings, the council meetings, and telling them what's going on. Well, now they're no longer working their events and not showing up. And LRH Way, we couldn't get a permit to take over the street for like the first year or so. Well, just recently somebody was allowed to get a permit to have an event on Father's Day on LRH Way, and that's a dent because they weren't the city was protecting them.
Good. Well, good luck.
So,
I gotta keep walking.
All right, well, thank you for stopping, and I'm glad you're out.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. That was awesome. Matthew, the thing is, it's not anything to do with stupidity at all. And hey, Pippi, in reading Dianetics, we really learned, yeah. I shouldn't even bother. You guys are answering it for me. Yeah, absolutely. No, because Matthew, they hide that. We know that stuff about LRH, but people in Scientology, I mean, unless you study it like us, they don't know anything. Or the members aren't allowed to look that stuff up. They're not allowed to question anything about LRH. Yeah, we know. Oh, thanks, Becky. I appreciate that. It's hot here. For American. Yeah, out of LA, yeah. Well, Matthew, most people just don't know that Scientology even exists. 3 years ago, I didn't know anything about it at all. And when I'm over at the org out front, this is what I get all the time. Because the sign's really high up on the building. It's a really pretty building. They look at me and my sign, they look up, and they look back at me and they're like, I didn't even know Scientology was here. So, you know, unless it comes into your orbit and you do kind of some study, a lot of people don't know, and that's what we're doing. I get so many people that stop here and are like, what's Scientology? What is it? And I try to explain as best I can what I know, you know, what I understand.
I agree with you that it's a cult.
Thank you.
I agree with you
Appreciate it.
wholeheartedly.
All right. Thank you. Oh, from Russia. That's awesome. Thank you for being here. Our advancements in science and tech. Okay, I'm caught up. Yeah, that's the thing. And we read Dianetics last year, and let me know if I'm being too loud. It's so loud around here. I had mics last week and forgot to charge them. So, what was I going to say? Oh, Scott, I've already had trouble. Don't worry about it. Nut jobs, I know. Fake clouded vision. Yeah, it's not about science at all. Although they do tell their members there's no God. And they do tell their members that, or people that come in, that they promise you that you'll become a powerful being that can control matter, energy, space, and time if you go up to confidential level. That costs at minimum $300,000. And then when they get there and realize it's BS, the problem is now their family's in Scientology, their friends are in Scientology, they probably got a job with a Scientologist, and if they leave, they have to disconnect from all of that and turn their life upside down. So we have a lot of people that are in that we call under the radar Scientologists that know it's BS and want out but can't. Now that they're in, the coercion and this guy, L. Ron Hubbard, he was a science fiction writer, and he told his agent that he wasn't making any money on his books. He needed to start a religion. And the guy was an evil genius. It has, most cults die with the leader, right? Or implode, and they're small. This guy set it up so big all over the world that it has lasted, he died in like 86, I think. And this guy, other guy who's worse, took over. And what was I getting at? He set it up in such a way that it wasn't like other cults. It looked so legitimate. They put on fundraisers for politicians. You know, they're everywhere, and they have a lot of money. Hey, Susie. Yeah, it's not about science at all. And hold on, I don't know what I just did. There it is. Okay. Yeah. So my husband and I saw the commercials in the 90s, and we thought we'd go check it out. Thank God we didn't. We were in California, but we weren't near LA at all. We were up north. And they wouldn't have got us anyway. We were too broke, and my husband was in the Army. He couldn't join and leave the Army, so thank goodness. So in reading one of their books about how it started, we can really see how they really prey on someone in need. They called it the modern science of modern science of mental health. And back in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, mental health wasn't there. You either had to have a lot of money, or you went or you were in a horrible asylum. So that's how they got a lot of people in. And now what they have is second and third generation.
Wait, are they a cult?
Yes.
Tom Cruise.
Yes.
Cult.
They won't if you're in the CRT, Tom Cruise is at the top level where he's like a celebrity, you know, and he gets treated really great. But what you don't hear about is their slave labor force called Scientology, Sea Org, that have to sign a billion-year contract and work until they die, and they work 110 hours a week, 365 days a year.
I'm 100% with you on this.
Yeah.
That's crazy how many followers you are.
Oh, it's not that
Believe
many.
what she's saying. She's preaching the truth.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get out. So let everybody know. Hey, Cinderella. Oh, maybe I am, but I'm passionate about this because it came, you know, I learned about the child abuse. I mean, am I a Karen for not wanting children to be abused, the elderly to be abused, for members not to be, they'll sit you in a room and show you all your credit cards and make you max them out for them. They covered for Danny Masterson for 20 years while he drugged and armed women. And they finally left Scientology and went to the authorities, and now he's in prison. Am I a Karen for not wanting an organization to protect child predators? Because they do. If you go to the authorities and turn in a child predator, you get kicked out, but he doesn't. No, Matthew, I don't think I would have. It's just, you know, kind of my thought process at the time. No, I don't, because I grew up a Christian. I don't think they would have got us when we went in there. Now that I know what it is. We didn't know what it was. We thought it was sciencey too. It's not. It's a bunch of lies. Yeah, they were. So if that makes me a Karen, not liking Scientology abusing people, then I guess I am. Although to me, a Karen is somebody that goes off without any reason or that makes any sense. They just get angry and they're a-holes for no reason. I have a really big reason for doing this. I want them to, what we want is our government to hold hearings into Scientology like they did the Catholic Church. And the thing about it is Scientology's worse, like 100 times worse. The priests that were abusing children were people doing bad things in the Catholic Church. In Scientology, it's the doctrine that's bad. The whole thing is bad. Everyone that ever got out said, I'm going to turn it around so you can watch people. You don't have to watch me talking the whole time. So, oh yeah, we know Matthew. He died with, what do they call it? Psych drugs in his system. Yeah, it was totally do as I say, not as I do. But he was insulated and he went off into seclusion. Hi Janet, how are you doing? And the members were never told about how he died or why. And they were told that he decided to drop his body so he could go do work on this other planet and that he was coming back in 20 years. Well, that was 20 years ago.
Hi. We just want to let them know.
Oh, go ahead.
That we believe in the cause.
Thanks.
We believe in the cause. We stopped because we wanted to hear more. So let her tell you more.
Yeah.
At Austin, baby. Thank you.
What happens to Austin staying off? Hi. What are you preaching?
Come against Scientology. I'm just trying to inform people about the abuses that go on in Scientology. They abuse kids, they abuse the elderly. Because they believe that kids are big beings in small bodies. Picture this. You mind being on camera? You mind being on camera?
Not right now.
Okay. But I'm usually over at their board because they're by the university trying to get young people.
Where?
The university.
Where are they posted?
Guadalupe, right across from the main entrance to and they bought that building 65 years ago because of where it was. And in Chicago, they opened by a car. We're trying to get young people in that don't know that. But us being out there is letting them know not to go in there.
Are you a Christian?
What brought me though was the Italian. Because they think they live multiple lives. They're like, one guy even told his daughter when she was crying, if you leave.
Yeah, it's all about Jesus.
Yeah. Here. This is my channel and this is all this, there's lawsuits going on and this is what they have done. And we can't get the authorities to pay any attention because they have pretty buildings and a lot of money.
I'll look into it.
Yeah, that'll be
Thank you.
All right.
God bless you. Guadalupe on the main entrance of
Yeah,
the
Guadalupe and I think 26. It's a nice big building. Yeah.
I'm gonna, God permitting, I'll do a visit there.
When classes start, I'll be there during the day more. I just started doing this when classes let out, just to talk to new people and get the word out.
Then I may see you.
Yeah, you probably will. All right. God bless. Yeah, Matthew, that's true. But like I said before, I've had people come, hey, Patriot, Johnny, awesome. Well, it is ours now because when my husband retired, after 17 years at Fort Hood, we stayed, and we've been here 32 years now. Dianetics ads every 10 minutes. Yeah, with the volcano, I remember that, Becky. Okay, I'm caught up. What are you doing, dude? Trying to hit people? Let's see, why can't I turn it? Let's see, oh, there's so many tight and okay, there we go. Whoops. Why can't I go left to right? Hold on. So he gave me his card and I gave him mine. I thought that was cool. this? We're on 6th Street in Austin. The live music capital of the world. Yeah. When I started coming down here for this in like June, I hadn't been here in 20 years. I do come to Austin to shop. I like Whole Foods a lot. So what I did is these, Pup Groomer made these, and then I put my channel on the back. Because I haven't made business cards yet. Woo, it's hot out here, y'all. Woo, well, thanks for stopping by. So they opened an org right across from the University of Texas. They reopened it about 18 months ago, and that's when we started doing this over there. But while classes are out, I'm coming down here. Oh, 2006? Yeah, sounds about like when I was here last. For sure. Woo. Scooter on top of it. Yeah. Oh, I was answering what Matthew said about, that's true. But I had a Scientologist come yell at me, why aren't you protesting all the other religions? And I'm like, because I don't have the bandwidth or time to take everybody on. You know, everybody has to pick their lane, and I have the bandwidth for one thing. And I deep dive this one thing. I'm involved in this, and this is the passion project of my elderly years. Yeah, oh, well, we've got people in California that got a law firm to start talking to people, and they're trying to go after Scientology on the CAMRA Act, the, what do they call that? Child Abuse Mandatory Reporting Act, because Sea Org members are considered clergy in the church, and they should be reporting the child abuse they know about, and they're not. So they're finding, we've got so many people working together now and not all over the place doing their own thing. And it's small. I mean, we've made small dents, but it's something, you know. Movements sometimes take a while, and this is the first movement. Sorry guys. This is the movement that has stuck for the last 2 years, almost, getting close. Somebody started it in Hollywood, a bunch of people went there, and when I saw them doing it, I thought, well, maybe I can do it too. And then other people thought the same thing. You know, and there's a lot of them my age, because my grandkids moved away. We live near the base, so no family or friends down there. So I had nothing else. I had a lot of time. And as long as I have the time and the energy, I'm going to do it. We call it SPTV. Some people are doing it without calling it. And an SP in the Church of Scientology, it's a suppressive person or enemy of the church. Matter of fact, my channel name is Miss Kim SP. So the movement was really just, it really started out auditing. They didn't have signs. They just congregated in front of their biggest, what they call body routing center on Hollywood Boulevard. And they were able to shut them down after about 3 or 4 months. They shut their doors for 10 months. I go down to this one when I show up, they close the doors and the blinds. What church do you know that does that just because we're standing outside with a camera? There's nothing to see but a bookstore. Hey, Colin, how are you doing?
Second time I saw Trisha earlier.
Yeah? Awesome. Cool. How you been? I haven't been over there.
Yeah,
for a
no,
while.
I was going to email you. I forgot to email you.
Yeah. Well, when I found out it was kind of dead when classes let out.
Oh, totally.
We're trying to spread out. We have people doing the strip in Vegas like this.
Okay.
Just getting new eyeballs on the cause.
You must be making a difference. Your enrollment's got to be plummeting. No one really goes in there.
No, they don't. It's working.
Yeah,
it is working.
Yeah.
I see the same, like 20 people going in.
You have write down your contact. What is your
That's my
organization
channel.
name?
That's my channel,
On
and my
what?
email is listed there.
What channel?
On YouTube.
Okay.
I'll give you my email.
Fantastic. I do have it, but write it down and a phone number. I'm getting a phone. Hi, I'm Colin again. I need a haircut.
This phone is just for mine. give you that number.
Look, Max, look at our shirts. Look at our shirts.
I think this is my phone number. I'm not positive.
She's giving me a phone number. She thinks it's her phone number.
I'll give you my email.
It's her husband's
I
phone
never
number.
give it out, so I can't remember it.
This is what you're doing, guys. After you're it's an old trick.
Scientology won't win. No, at email.
I have so much fun.
I know.
Like you. All right,
We
bye-bye.
appreciate it.
Love you. I'll be
All
right.
right. All right, you do good there. I need to carry cash when I see him. Oh, did you see him this afternoon? That's cool. Because I believe what the lady Leah, somebody said about it. Yeah, she,
We're going to
thanks. He thinks this guy behind me is about to get sick. No, he's on the phone, thank God. Yeah, I've never actually watched any documentary. Everything I learned from members who have left or escaped even. Oh, awesome. Yeah. Hey, Mr. Brad, how you doing? Yeah. Well, Colin saved my life one day. Go back on my channel, and there's a video where he saved me from another irate homeless person. So Colin is cool. He's never given us any trouble. That's why we're so friendly. This guy came at me, and I really do believe he would have been violent, and we think he might have been paid by the church to come after me, because they've done it in other cities. Because I never saw him before, and I never saw him after. And usually homeless people have their areas they hang in. The guy ended up, so Colin showed up and got between us, and then he told me to call the police. So you guys didn't see all of it, where he stood between me and the other guy, to the point the guy kept wanting to come back. So instead, he veered and got in and stopped traffic on the road. And I was already on the phone, and because he was blocking traffic, the cops were there real quick. It took 3 people to subdue him and put him in the car. So, oh, thank you, Mr. Brad. I'm afraid to go over 1,500. I'm getting too close. I want to make sure Oh, okay. No, I honestly don't take any offense. I've actually talked to trolls that were being really rude, and ended up, they chilled out and listened a couple times, not a lot. But I have this, I'm passing out all of their crimes. Oh, it's backwards. Sorry, guys. But yeah, so we people watch in between conversations. Thanks, Scooter. Well, I think it's a good thing if you branch out while Natalie's MIA, because there's probably a lot of, hey Danny, how are you? Now, I've been around the military my whole life. I couldn't be doing no illegal substances. So, okay. Good night, Mr. Brad. Yeah, I do this. The reason I do this late is I started a night job 2 times a week. And it was hard for me to get out during the day, and I thought, well, where can I go late at night? 6th Street. It's jumping at night. So, hey Isaac, how are you? Do you know the movement, or are you new to the channel? Hey Monero, how are you doing? We are on 6th Street in Austin. Mostly we're people watching, but I'm here also just informing people about the horrors in Scientology. Normally I'm over at their organization, but during the time that they're across from the university, it's pretty dead because classes are out. And I have talked to people from other countries. It's been really fun. Yeah, Austin. It's the live music capital of the world. So 6th Street is a whole street of bars, just bar after bar after bar after bar after bar with live music playing. A lot of indie bands, a lot of new bands break their chops here. In March, they have South by Southwest. It's a music and film festival now. Well, it's a good drive for me. It's about an hour and a half drive to get here. So I don't live in Austin. I wish I did. It'd be fun. But we used to have to come down here and shop because 20 years ago we didn't have nothing where I live. The Army brought us to Texas and we stayed. So we try to have fun. I try not to make it too oppressive what we're talking about if I can help it. Not where I live. In Austin, yes. We have a lot of people that live in our area and commute. Matter of fact, Killeen, Texas, which is right next to the base, in 2009, they got in like Newsweek or something, I can't remember, the best cost of living in the nation. So the cost of living is really good there. Still is. Austin, you're paying, dang, like $1,500 for a one-bedroom apartment. Where I live, it's for a two-bedroom townhome, it's $750. My hands are getting sticky. So yeah, I wouldn't want to. I've had to come to the doctor here a few times in the morning, and it was a 3-hour commute one way. There's no way I would do it. It is like half, for sure. Yeah, we stayed because we bought a house here. And when he retired in 2010, my daughter was still in high school. Yep. Well, we have a lot of the girls from up, well, actually, it's funny. Girls from here will go up to the Army base and they'll go to the clubs there to meet dudes. But the soldiers come to Austin to meet girls because the pool in Killeen is small. It's like 10 women to every guy. So I remember when my kids started dating, how difficult it was. I'm like, thank God I met my hubby in high school and I didn't have to do that crap. She's an idiot. I knew this would happen. She met somebody from somewhere else, and a few years ago she moved to Southern California to where his family's from, and she's paying $1,700 a month for a one-bedroom apartment with 3 kids. It's difficult. It's really difficult. But now she can't leave because they share custody of their daughter. So, yep, it is. It's ridiculous. That's the best she could find. And we had to co-sign for that because now you have to make 3 times what the rent is. I'm like, who the heck makes, what is that, 17 to 17 is 35 plus 17. God, that's $5,000 a month? Who makes $5,000 a month? She barely makes it. Look, she doesn't have a car. Hello.
So what can you tell me and the rest of your followers that they already don't know about the bet that created the L. Hubbard Scientology?
About what L. Ron Hubbard Scientology? What started it? Okay, I'll tell you why he started it, because we did our research. He told his agent, because he wrote science fiction novels in the 40s. He said he wasn't making enough money, so to make money, to start a religion. And he did. And then when he opened the first Dianetics Center, it was Dianetics, then Scientology, he literally said to somebody, okay, let's sell these people a piece of blue sky. And there's a book called A Piece of Blue Sky. There's a guy that was a member for 9 years, and then he has done a deep dive into L. Ron Hubbard to the point that we found out he actually, do you know who Aleister Crowley is? He lived in Jack Parsons' house in the late 40s. Jack Parsons in California was Aleister Crowley's protege in black magic. So L. Ron Hubbard worked black magic with this guy for a year or 2. Yeah, a lot of people don't know that. Yep. Trippy. What y'all?
How many individuals populace or
What? I can't, the traffic, what?
how many individuals would you say percentage we have as Scientology in
many people in Austin? Not a lot. I only see about, because I'm usually over in front of the org, because they opened across from the university. I see the same 20 people going in there. 100 or so, maybe. Yeah. We're having a cool conversation.
Great
All right.
beer. No, that's awesome. That's good.
I got hooked when you did 2 for under $5.
Oh, yeah. Gotta watch that stuff.
So, do you think this 100 or less people are aware or fully encouraged?
Okay, say it again. It's the traffic. What?
Do you think this 100 or so people are aware or fully encouraged?
They're not aware. They're not allowed to look at anything that's anti-Scientology. They get interrogated and they'll get in trouble. So I don't think very many. We do have people we call under the radar who know it's BS, but they're still in because their whole family's in, their friends are in, they might work for a Scientologist, and to leave, you have to cut yourself off from everybody, and they don't want to lose that.
They got himself out of the 100 billion year contract.
That's hard to do. That's good.
God bless.
Yeah.
That man.
Yeah.
When for a God and another God can make you sacrifice your breath and even possibly to the end of your life,
What was that last word?
even possibly to the end of your breath.
Oh, that's the way Scientology is. They want your whole life. You have to sacrifice
And
everything for them.
Where you go with that energy to that frequency when you have passed.
Right.
It's directly to whoever ran that frequency.
Oh, I've heard that kind of stuff. That's pretty cool.
Now,
I'm behind you guys. Hold on.
these guys have 100 billion years. L. Ron Hubbard doesn't know what he's doing. And if he does, because he probably does study black magic.
Yeah, I'm okay, Monero. Thanks. I'm good here. People are wondering about me being safe. There's a lot of people out, and I try to get out of here before the bars close, because when the bars close at 2, it's a ghost town. And I film all the way to my vehicle, and people stay with me on camera. And then last week, I gotta tell you what happened last week. It was bad. So then I switched over with my husband. Oh, you're fine. You're fine.
What's her name?
Kim.
Her name is Kim.
My hands are sticky from sanitizer. Alrighty. You have a good evening. Alrighty. Yeah, that was a drunk conversation, but dang, or something. He really was asking really good questions. He had a Bible under his arm. So, are you related? No, I don't know a Mike. No, I don't know that person. Hey, but thanks for being here. Hi. Yeah. So, drunk people can be unpredictable, yeah. I was trying, he was keeping his distance, which was good. And I do pay attention to that. I've let people get in my space too many times. I'm trying to be careful. Oh, let me get my thing out. Hold on. So, I don't really need this anymore, but I bring it anyway because it's metal. I forgot to get it out. So, you were asking about California. She's not doing well. Now, she had to get, something happened. She tried to move in with her boyfriend. It didn't work. She thought she was going to end the lease, so we had to help her this month. But she will kill herself to pay us back. And I told her to chill and not try to give us so much at one time. I don't want her to be broke. She has a pretty decent job, but dang. Yeah, goodbye, Lance. See you later. Thanks. I need to get him. Dude in his underwear in his grandma, and probably in his grandma's basement. Mom probably kicked him out. Yeah, it is crazy expensive. I don't. People are leaving California to come to Texas, and she left Texas to go there. She does like the area and the schools. A lot of tidy whities tonight. Yeah, Monera, it does. And she can't tell me she does it because she likes the weather, because she works from home and she never hardly goes outside. Because it's so hot here. Jesus, we don't do politics on here. That's not what. The only politics we talk about is we're trying to get our senators and congressmen and government and IRS to investigate Scientology. God, if they would just investigate, they would find so much. God, if they just talk to all the ex-members that I watch on YouTube. Woo, second bottle almost down. If I talk much longer, I might have to hit that inhaler. Ooh, my hands are sticky. But yeah, I'm getting really good at the fist bump because I grew up a handshaker and looking people in the eye. And after COVID, I had to learn not to do that. I have to remember to do the fist bump.
No duh, it's called.
Right on.
So I had a friend in college, this is back in 1980,
Oh, wow.
who just went in, because UT had a Scientology thing, as a joke.
That's usually where I'm at over there by UT.
So they sent him shit, and he would send it back. And finally, they wouldn't leave him alone. So he took 2 bricks, wrapped them up, and sent it back, and they had to pay for that.
That was awesome. Yeah, they say if I'm over there and somebody wants to go in, I'm like, do not give them your real information because they will never leave you alone. Did you guys? I'll tell you what he said if you couldn't hear it. Usually I have a mic, but it's died.
Okay.
So, but that's a good story.
Oh my God. Yeah.
We had somebody, they followed her for 30 years, moving and everything. Because you know why?
Anyway.
Yeah, we do get some interesting people here sometimes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just started doing this because we're out and nobody's over there. And I get a lot of people stop and ask what's going on. And I like that. I'm just trying to get the word out. 3 years ago, I knew nothing. I had to do a deep dive.
Really?
Yeah. And now I'm doing this. We have a big group of like 200 channels now. And somebody needs to do a story on that. Ex-members, we have about 60 protest channels all over the world. We're Australia, UK, everywhere.
I mean, how do you not follow the cult? First of all,
Right.
L. Ron Hubbard wrote that crap.
Yeah, we know. We studied him last year. Yeah. He told his agent he wasn't making any money on his novels, but that he needed to start a religion to make money.
Right. That was awful.
But he was an evil genius. He did such a good job setting it up, it outlived him.
You know what? I don't think he really knew what he was getting. All this would be enough. I mean, it's
I don't
like,
think he
I'm
cared.
going to tell a joke. We're in on the joke.
Right.
And then people start believing the
Right.
joke. That's awful.
For him, it was about control and money.
Yep.
And because he was in seclusion the last several years.
Yeah.
And the guy that took over now, David Miscavige, he wasn't supposed to. He pulled a coup.
Okay.
Yeah, he was not supposed to take over.
Yeah.
But and he's worse. He's just mean.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Did you guys hear that? No, I haven't got the new glasses yet. Thanks, Monero. I'll see you later. So he said a friend of his went in, like they do, and then gave them their information. I was gonna mute it. And so finally, let me turn it around. So he kept sending the stuff back, and we know that doesn't work. So now what we do is there's things you can print out that's anti-sign and send it, and it helps.
Well,
So-
the 2 bricks cost a
Yes.
lot of money.
So he took their stuff and tied it to a brick and mailed it back to them, and they had to pay the postage on 2 bricks, and they left him alone after that. That is so good. Oh my gosh, that was.
Well, best of luck. Get the word out because it's crap.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
take care.
All right, thanks. Hi. Oh. All right. Yeah, YouTube. I don't mind people doing their thing as long as they're not being weird. Man, I'm talked out. Woo. Man. So that was a good story. It was a really good story. So after they had to pay postage on 2 bricks, they left them alone. That was so good. And my hands are sticky. I'm gonna rinse them off. After I use a lot of sanitizer and it's hot, it's very sticky out here. I don't even know what the temp is. So I haven't got to my first world problems yet, Scooter. I've almost texted you, but so the good news is my living room got cleaned up and is pristine. The bad news is because we have to sleep in the living room because the AC in the bedroom died. It was just like yours. Here.
Fuck Scientology. Scientology is a cult. That's why they close their doors every time
Yep.
you walk in front of them.
Yep.
Praise Jesus. Amen. Jesus is the Lord. Jesus is the only man that will ever save you. Fuck Scientology.
Right on. So they know. Did you hear that? They were like, every time.
You got a new member.
Do I?
She likes you.
Cool.
What was she saying? This to the Scientologist?
Yeah.
Sign her up.
Yep.
You get in contact.
I was calling again. Okay, you heard her. Yeah. Oh, that's better. I rinsed off my hands. Ooh. So, last week, you guys got to my truck with me, and I switched to Tom. When I get off, I call Tom, and my other phone folds, and I had it sitting while I was putting stuff away and talking. If you guys would have stayed with me, you would have saw a meltdown, a complete meltdown. So I have sandbags for the big sign that you guys can't see. And when I went to close the tailgate, a piece of a strap got in the hinge. My tailgate fell off because they're made to come off. You're supposed to be able to lift it and get it off. I struggled with that thing. Hey, Yee. We don't do politics here. So I'm struggling and I'm dripping sweat because I'd already walked all the way to the car. It's hot. I'm dripping. I'm mad. Tom's trying to tell me how to put it on. I can't lift it because you guys know I'm not strong. And he's like, you're going to have to get somebody to help you. And I'm like, I'm going to get this. Because what he wanted me to do was just undo these 2 little clips that hold the safety line and just put the tailgate in the back of the truck. I wasn't even strong enough to unclip. Hey, Bijan. Hey, Janet. I'm just talking about my first world problems last week. So I went to leave last week, and my tailgate fell off because something in the back of the truck got in the hinge. I struggled for 15 minutes, and finally, a couple dudes got out of their car, they were leaving, and said, do you need help? I'm like, God, yes. And then 2 other guys showed up, so 4 guys put my tailgate back on. I was like, oh my goodness, I was so hot. Oh, it was bad. It was so bad. I'm really glad only Tom saw it because he can handle it. But it was nice of them. It was like 2 in the morning and then I was stressing that if I didn't get it done by 3, the parking garage I'm in, it usually costs me around $10 to park there. If you're there after 3 a.m., it's $30, no matter what. Yeah, it was. They saved my bacon. Saved my bacon. So now I got to be very, very careful about nothing being in the way of the back of the door. I don't even have I have my sandbags in the wagon, but there's not really any wind tonight. You know, I need to remember my little fan. So, yeah, because the problem was I couldn't see anybody to ask for help. I was in a parking garage with nobody around, and what it was is I was right by a gate, and they had pulled up to the gate and saw me. So that was nice. Man, did it get louder? Or is that just, did my ears just get sensitive? Man, I gotta find a quieter spot than this. I don't know if there is one. I mean, the whole street is live music. Oh, I know what got louder. One of the pedicabs. Oh, there's our pirate again. So it looks like they stand in line, which is nice. All right. Why won't this turn? I'm trying to figure out why it won't turn easier. Ah, that one. Okay, we got it now. So there's our pirate friend there. Our Santa Claus pirate, I think. Yes, it did get louder. That's what I thought. I think it was a pedicab. So it definitely was better with the mics. I just botched it. I put them in the backpack and forgot to even charge them. I'm like, oh my gosh. We were kind of busy. Luckily, the AC died on Tuesday, which is his weekend. So we had time to take care of it. And we've wanted to go to a mini split system for a while, but you need better mics. Okay, I'll order them other ones I've been looking at. And they're magnetic. And I think that they came with a mic holder on Amazon. So, yeah, I need to get better mics for sure. And one thing that I liked about those mics, the reason they're in my cart, is it said the noise cancellation was rated very high. And there were people that put videos out and said it was really good. Because there was another set that said the same thing. And somebody went out in their backyard with it, and all I could hear was wind. I'm like, it's not working. Not working. Only 9 people. That's okay. Yeah, I'll try to get the other set, see how it goes. If they're not any better, then I'll just, we'll try them out. And if they're not any better, then I'll look at some more expensive ones. Like I said, the first set cost me like $19.99, and this other set cost like $40. Hey, Rainbow Cancun, how are you? Good to have you. This is 6th Street in Austin. We're hanging out. How's Cancun? Are you down there now? Texas is humid. Very humid. We just chit-chat in between conversations and people watch. Look at some, I mean, that guy, even though he was talking slow. I don't know if you guys could hear him. But he was really thinking of really good questions. It was just very hard to hear him with all the noise. I wonder if when I put the mics on, if I can use an earbud and listen to the mics. I don't know how that kind of stuff works. But man, that would make my life easier. I'll check out online, see if that, because I see a lot of people. Okay. Thanks, Scooter. So, yeah, on the other side of my sign, it has their crime. Not that I know of. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. They told me they were there. Yeah.
I was thinking, talking it up.
Yeah. I'm glad they're holding it down. I started a job. I wasn't quite walking market. So I work night shift 2 days a week. And I'm like, well, if I could protest at 1 o'clock in the morning, that'd be great. And I thought, that's why I can't make it during the day. I'm asleep.
guy pulled a gun out of this club 6 months ago and got killed by police right here. So this
Okay,
is
good to
actually
know.
very dangerous. I'm gonna let
Okay.
you know. I care.
All right, well, I appreciate it.
Communication and connecting with people. You know, someone. You know, and then you got a lot of weirdos running around the campus all day, like being assholes.
Bye,
You're
Rainbow.
legit. You're legit. Go to 26 and read a
I'll check it out.
email. I go there to play music. Get to listen, or like sit down and talk to people. You connect. They already know who you are. They know Scientology.
That'll be really cool.
I think it's a
I
very
might
hot.
seriously check that out.
It's a very upbeat, fun place.
So, Colin was telling me that he doesn't like it down here. He says it's kind of dangerous. And there's a food truck court, like 10 food trucks, actually not far from where the org is. And he told me to go down there. There's a lot of bright college kids down there. Probably not right now, but and he said they're open till 3 or 4 in the morning. So maybe when classes start back up, which will be soon, I might try it over there. That might be cool. And I wouldn't have to find a place to eat on my way. So I might go check it out on the way out of here. Go over there and see what's going on. Because I need to, figure out parking and stuff. Yeah, he said he doesn't even play music down here. He plays music at the food court. Because I see him carrying around his guitar sometimes. It might be quieter too. So I will check it out. Let's see, what time is it right now? Well, we'll see how it's going. Leaving before 2 has worked out because there's not a big influx of people leaving. As long as I know where I'm at now. So just let me know when it's like 25, 22. It does take me a couple minutes to get packed up. I'll try to keep an eye out. I couldn't believe how many people I've talked to already. Dang. Because I always think, everybody's having a good time. Who wants to talk? But dang, they do. And I've gotten some really good stories. I need to go back and find some clips for you of stuff. And I need to make clips, period, of my stuff. I just, now that I can look at transcripts, before I was having to scroll through. Now that I can look at transcripts, I can just scan that and see what I can figure out where my good conversations are at. But, I did forget my spray. I left it in my other bag. Hey Giselle, how you doing? If it's too loud, I could move a little bit farther down. I just don't really want to. But I'll show you why. Right here, I'm, right by all the people, but down there looks, I don't think I want to be down there. Okay. As long as the noise isn't too loud. So I watched the show on the way here. You said something. Oh my gosh, I laughed out loud. What did you say? Hi. Because a religion you can leave, a cult will not let you leave. And they have 3 levels of members that people don't know. There's a slave labor force. You can be on if you want. There's they sign their life away and they have to work for them until they die. They're not allowed to have kids. All right, check it out. Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. I don't like it over there. But and plus, I've got all of this right here. And so, I think I'm fine. They'll be eating my cane if they mess with me. Did you see that girl? I think I was caught. She was screaming. Just screaming. With no words, just screaming. I'm like, man, people. people are nuts. Oh my God, are they selling hot dogs? Might have to stop there. Yeah, I turned the camera around. She was walking through the intersection and just screaming. I'm like, no wonder if I think she was screaming at a dude. I'm like, there's a reason he's walking away from you, girl. You heard her? Oh, you said something made me laugh. I can't remember. Oh. Can't remember now. This noise is hurting my head. Yeah, you did have a lot of clips. That was pretty cool. Oh, I still can't remember. It was just a comment you made. I was laughing in my car. Oh, and then, on my channel or Scooter, there might be a setting that I have. I still need to fix it. I keep forgetting to fix the fact that you guys can't use your milestone chat. I have to change some setting. I'll try to work on it. Because I have to stay up tonight till Tom gets home at 7. Because he's going to pick up a very large Walmart order and I need to help put it away. And then I'm going to go to bed. No face. Yes, you should feed the cats. Don't make them starve. Be glad they didn't have dogs or you'd probably be in trouble. Yeah, we have a doggy door now, and I worry. I think all the cats in the neighborhood know that Daisy does not like cats or small animals. And she spends a lot of time on my channel. All right, I'll check it out. It's probably a setting or something. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I'll go check it out. But thank you. Yeah, see, you can't leave a comment. 13 months. Wow. I'm the who that let the dogs out. Oh my goodness. You guys make this fun. If I didn't have you guys and I'd just sit standing here, it would be so boring most of the time until I got to talk to somebody. I was watching something about parasocial relationships and stuff. I can't remember what it was exactly. Oh, you're in the way. He's right in the way. Okay. Yeah, when it worked. I still need to get in it. Okay. Well, thank you, Susie. I appreciate it. I appreciate the thought. It's okay. So who's new here? I see 17 people. What you want to know? How are you? Where are you from? Let me know where you're from. I get surprised all the time of who is in my chat. It's pretty cool. Hey, Perez. I'm in Texas and it's hot and humid. And there's no breeze, which I wish. I have electric rechargeable fans. I forget to bring them. Where's my and my other phone is, I'm in LA. It's hot too. Yeah, my daughter lives near Riverside, Southern California. Yeah, she's mad because the pool in her apartment complex isn't working. I know, it's hot and humid everywhere. And now we're finding out about the fact that the government has been seeding clouds and trying to control the weather for like 40 or 50 years. No wonder we're having flooding. Hey, Hugo.
You're right. It's
Right on.
definitely cold. I did my research.
Awesome.
Trying to get at it. They're not though, really, because my daughter walked by the building, she was scared because there are people out there screaming.
No, I did my whole research.
Oh, if they're streaming, it's protesters like me. There's a few of us.
Oh,
It's us.
okay. I
Yeah.
thought my daughter was scared.
No, it's us.
It's them?
Because
No.
when we show up with our cameras, they close their blinds and their doors.
Yeah, I saw something on
Yeah, I'm
TikTok.
usually over there. Yeah.
Well, I support y'all.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought it was
Tell
them.
her it's okay.
I
They're
thought it was
all right.
them.
No, because anything that isn't a problem, why is it such a fucking thing?
Okay. No,
Right.
I thought it was them. I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, all what they do is they'll stand out there and try to get
They'll
you to
try
come
to
in.
lure you if they can get you to
They'll
come
be
in.
like, you want to do a
Yeah.
personality test? You want to see
Yeah.
a movie? They're not even allowed to have phones.
That happened
Some
to
of
me.
them.
Like, no, I was walking past
And if she doesn't want to be on camera and she says something, they'll turn it around. They'll turn it around.
No,
No,
like,
I honestly thought it was them, and like she was freaking out, and I was like, oh no, don't be scared.
no, but they,
Yeah,
no, but they,
no.
they're freaks. Like, 'cause I was walking past the building out here. It was
It's
somewhere
down-
downtown.
it's
They're across from the university.
Yeah,
And when they opened February before last, that's when I started. When I found out.
Yeah, like I was walking past because I was trying to make a delivery, and I'm like, I don't think I'm in the right place. They're like, oh, just come in, and I'm like, no, it's okay. I'll just figure it out. Like, I'll figure it out. But the guy was so hell bent on me coming in, it made me uncomfortable.
Because they have stats that they have to make,
Yeah, it made
and
me
they get in
uncomfortable.
trouble.
It
Yeah.
made me so uncomfortable. I was like, no, I'm okay. He's like, we can help you. No,
Yeah.
like, I'm okay.
Well, I
Yeah, they'll help you relieve you of your wallet.
Exactly.
That's their goal.
I support you.
Thank you. All right. Tell your daughter it's okay.
Okay. Because I thought it was them, and she was like, why are they yelling?
Oh, that was some. If it was a while back, we most of us don't yell. We don't do that. But we had a couple people that did, and they moved. We don't really like being hostile. We like to be approachable.
No.
So if that was somebody yelling, that person's gone now, I think.
No, we were exploring, and like we walked by the building, and they just started yelling, and then there was a cop out there.
Oh, that was some of the other protesters. Yeah, they would scream, and I've never screamed at them because
But no.
those people are victims too. Why their family has indoctrinated them into because they're not getting new members. It's second and third generation.
Good.
So that I let them know that there's two foundations that'll help them escape. When I'm over there. Oh yeah, they were yelling. The Scientologists won't yell. All right, you have a good night. Thanks for stopping.
Wait a minute, we have all her
Hey, Mooney. Okay, bye, Mooney. Good to have you by. You can hang out. We can talk about some other stuff. We'll get up with Sweeves. Yeah. Okay. I'll look into it, Susie, and make sure it's okay. Hey, airplane. Meanwhile, in Texas. Yeah. No, it's actually John Travolta that we think is in the closet. We found out that he can't progress any higher in the church. There's a level you can get to because they know I think he's bi, to be honest, because I think he really loved his wife. But Tom Cruise, he's best friends with the leader, and they're like this, and he gives them a lot of money. Yeah, well, I don't know if he's trans. Yeah, oh, really, Scooter? It wouldn't surprise me, honestly. I mean, his wives keep running for the hills. Hulk Hogan wasn't in Scientology. His new wife was supposedly a Scientologist, but said she wasn't. And because he's in Clearwater, Florida, we have some streamers in Clearwater, Florida. Now my ear hurts. That is so rude. He did it on purpose because there's people here. But no, I think Hulk Hogan was too much of a Christian to get drug in. But we know that now that he's gone, if his wife got any money, Scientology is going to be all over her wanting that money. If you go to Growing Up in Scientology, he lives in Clearwater, and he follows everything that Hulk Hogan was doing and all that stuff. It happens a lot up here. Just heard gunshots. I was driving the other day. Where are you? No, Pam Bonnie's not a Scientologist, but Scientologist threw her a fundraiser when she was going for AG of Florida. But I look at it like this. How much does she really owe them now that she's no longer a state AG and she's a federal AG? So we don't know how friendly she is with them now. Yeah, they threw a fundraiser for her at some point. Yeah, they really get into the politics. Hey, Trent. Yeah, that's the only time I get into politics is when it has to do with Scientology. And, just because, to let you know, most Scientologians are Republican. And Pam Bondi was, and so they gave to her campaign. I also heard, hello, embodied voice. Hi, Trent. Well, people get tired of watching me and we people watch. It's more interesting. Until somebody wants to talk to me. I'm here with a big sign that says Scientology is called Ask Me Why. And then the other side has their crimes on it. And we have some pretty interesting conversations with inebriated individuals. Because I had a guy earlier, he was inebriated on something, but he had very intelligent, he was really thinking about his questions and articulating what he wanted to say and had some really good questions. So I don't just immediately dismiss them because they're a little bit inebriated, because sometimes they stand here and listen to me. I may get them to stop more often because they are a little inebriated than if they weren't. They'd probably be like, oh, this is stupid. Oh my God, I'm glad I turned my camera around. That girl's half naked. Girl, where's your mom? Hey Dougie, how you doing? Oh, you changed your name. It's cute. I like it. I know it's you because of your icon there. I know, I was like, I cannot believe she's wearing that. It might as well have been a bikini. I mean, I used to dress nice when we went out when we were younger, but I wasn't like putting all my goods out for sale. Girl, where's her mom? Her mom saw her. Oh my goodness. What's the other half doing? He's at work. We kind of leave about the same time. He leaves at 9. I tried to leave about 8. I wanted to leave at 8. But I didn't leave till like 8:30. Oh, that was nice. Yeah, I just, they've proven to close. Like I said, it was like, I think I've seen bikinis that cover more. Did I miss something today? Oh, hold on, I gotta stretch. Need to move around. Oh, there's a puppy dog. Why would you be dressed up and have your puppy dog? Yeah. Well, like I said, I'll check it too, just to make sure. There's so many weird settings that I don't understand any of it. So, I think that band over there got loud. I drove down here trying to see if I could find a different corner, and really they're all the same. I'm going to get a better mic set that cancels more noise. I love this addition to my tripod because it locks my phone in with a screw so it won't fall out. I had to take the case off. Somebody. Not so much, because they're not really allowed to talk about Scientology. And she's not actually Scientologist, because we have people, ex-Scientologists, that know who's who. But, like I said, they threw her a fundraiser. They donated to her campaign. She kind of worked with them, I think, a little bit in Florida. But I think now that she left Florida and she's federal, I mean, like I said, how much does she owe to them for that camp? She made it to AG. She was in Florida for however many years. And I'm hoping now she's like, well, I'm up here now, I don't care. That's what I hope. Videos about Pope Boomer and me. I'll have to go check it out. Because we've moved to the couch in the living room because our AC in the bedroom died. I've been watching TV. We didn't even open the computer and watch YouTube at all. I'm behind on everything. So I watched your show on the way here. Then while I was walking, I was listening to Aaron talk about the garden. I got caught up on that. Well, and I finished watching that when I was sitting in my pit stop, and I sit and I get an appetizer real fast before I come on. So I need to eat. So I got a little caught up on that. They're not going to get that street. They're going to get the signatures. They're not getting that street. Somebody likes to on a couch. Yeah, you notice though, Tom Cruise stopped talking about Scientology because many years ago, because it was hurting his career. Because he used to be their best salesman until he went a little nuts. I want to speak to the YouTube manager, and I will write them a strongly worded letter, which I have done. You should see my review of Walgreens when I left. It was a book on Google. You can probably find it. Google reviews. Walgreens, Miss Kim. I miss Kim there too.
What's your song about? Scientology is a cult? Ask you why.
Yeah.
Why is it a cult?
Because a religion you can leave, a cult they won't let you leave.
They won't let you leave Scientology?
No. If you're in their Sea Org, which is their bottom level of members, you sign a billion-year contract because they believe you live multiple lives. You have to work for them until you die. If you get married, but they might send your spouse to somewhere else for 5 years. And if you get pregnant, they bus you to the clinic. You're not allowed to have kids. And if they think you're thinking about leaving, they will put you in a room under a guard. We've had people escape in trunks of cars. If you run off the road.
Have you been a part of Scientology?
Huh?
Have you been a part of
No,
Scientology?
I'm what we call a never end. About 3 years ago, it popped up in my feed. It was an ex-member talking about his story. And a lot of us got involved about 2 years ago doing this. We have 200 channels all working together against Scientology. Ex-members, news channels that support, and about 50 or 60 protesters from Australia to UK to Canada, United States, all doing this. Just showing, talking to people, trying to get the word out about what's going on in there. Trying to get the government to hold hearings of the abuse that goes on, because they don't believe their kids are kids. They believe because they live multiple lives, they're big beings in small bodies, because their last life they were probably an 80-year-old man. So they pull them out of school young and put them to work 100 hours a week, 365 days a year. And they just send them off to Scientology, and they don't even know where they are half the time. And it's like a big deal. If you're a public Scientologist, if your kid enlists in the Sea Org, their military, paramilitary wing, they even have a ship. The guy that started Scientology was in the Navy in World War II. And they have $1 billion in the bank. They have high-profile members like, I'm sure you've watched The Simpsons.
Yeah.
Bart Simpson, Nancy Cartwright, the voice, she's given $50 million to Scientology. She's a Scientologist.
Wow.
Yeah. So they have a lot of money for lawyers, and they look legitimate, and so it's so hard to get the government to listen that there's a lot of child abuse because they don't think their kids are kids. And then when you get too old to work for them, they stick you in a home with a bunch of other ones, take your Social Security, and then they take out credit cards in your name without your knowledge, because when you die, they go away. Because Mike Brown, he left when he was 20. I think he's 40 now. He left and went in the army and didn't know where his mom was. When he found out where she was about a year and a half ago, he went and stole her out of this house and got her medical. They don't do medical care or any of that. And found out she was $160,000 in debt. Yeah.
Well, that's crazy. Scientology is bad.
Yeah. All right. Another new one. Thanks for holding it down, Scooter, and the rest of you. Let's see. Please ask Kim when she isn't so busy if she is okay if I make a video. Oh yeah, I don't care. You can do anything you want. Just couch jumping was weird. Yeah, Matt Lauer's a douche. But that's what they're taught to do. They're supposed to be like, take over the conversation. I'll start the screen. That'd be cool. Hey, boo boo. Thank you. Thanks for being here. Are you talking about Tom Cruise didn't know about psych? Yeah, they're anti-psychiatry. And the one way to not get pulled into Scientology, tell them you took LSD or psych drugs and they don't want nothing to do with you. Saying Tom Cruise said was correct. I'm saying the interview was done much better than anything that, Pam Bondi. Tom Cruise handled Matt Lauer, easily made Matt look forced. Yeah. And well, he's best friends with David Miscavige, the leader, and the leader did one interview with, I can't remember his name, I'm sure somebody in here remembers. And he did pretty much the same thing. They don't let the other person talk, and we've got a lot of recorded audio from other shows where Scientologists have come on, so that they really don't do interviews. But when they do, they're taught how to handle it like that. Tell them you have to discuss it with your shrink. Yeah, Mike Rinder. I saw a little bit of that today, but I was driving, so I couldn't see much that you had on. You had the Mike Rinder thing on, right? I had to go back and watch that because I couldn't see while I was driving the actual. Sometimes I can see a video. Oops, there's an ambulance. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember that. I'll go check it out. Okay, he left. That guy. He looked like he was gonna light down right here by me. I'm like, no, please move along. He didn't even notice me. He's out of it. What is up with his shoes? His shoes are falling off. I shouldn't talk about people. That's me. I try not to be rude. He's probably just having a good time. Luckily, when I did my hard partying, it was mostly at our house. Matter of fact, in the early 90s, everybody came to our house on Pace because we had a huge living room. It was big in the housing. And we'd move the coffee table out and we'd have dance parties. So if I got sloshed, I was 20 feet from my bedroom. When I would go out, I tried not to get like that, you know. I tried to keep it level. But I would only do it with my hubby around anyway. I've been there. There was one Thanksgiving. So my husband is an asshole. So the night before Thanksgiving, we're playing cards with this couple we play cards with all the time. And I had bought Boone's Farm wine. This was the 90s. For the next day. Yeah, I did it with my friend group. Yeah, that's how I did it. And we were playing cards, and we just wanted to have a glass of the wine. Well, unbeknownst to us girls, every time I wasn't looking, they were refilling our glasses. And I got so bad, I'm in bed the next day, and my friends are cooking Thanksgiving, where I was supposed to do it. I'm like, you blankety blanks. That was so mean. And I'm a lightweight, and I think we went through 3 bottles of wine between us. And I think I had more than her, because she was helping with the dinner the next day. Hey, His Majesty. I know, that was so mean. I was mad. Because I have bad hangovers, and I'm a lightweight. If I drink like too much like that, it's bad. With my stomach surgery, I can only drink beer now. I can't drink the hard stuff anymore. Yeah, it was mean. They thought it was funny until the next day. And they were like coming in there asking me, hey, where's such and such? And I'm like, here. Wow. Good story. Never did that again. Ooh, look. This is sparkly. Look at that. That's pretty. Some of them add lights and stuff, but I've never seen the sparkles. See, now that they're electric, they're able to add lights and boom boxes and stuff. They had to work off their joke. Yes, they did. Yes, they did. They paid for that. Yes, they did. Okay. Darwin's Pub Piano Bar. That's what that place is. Let's see, BBGS. There's some really famous places in Austin. It's not only just 6th Street. There's places all over town that are bigger. And, you know, Willie Nelson plays there. You know, he lives down here, and all those big time dudes, you know. I thought Scientology was only in Florida and Hollywood and Texas. No, so what are they after? They're after the college kids. So their biggest spaces are Hollywood, LA. The other one is Clearwater, Florida. It's called their Flag Land Base. They bought over 200 properties in Clearwater just to keep regular people away from their base or buildings. But they have what they call orgs. They don't even call them churches, all over the world. Australia, UK, I think Germany doesn't want anything to do with them, and I think Russia, they had to close. I'm not sure. Out. Paris, Denmark, Canada, all the major cities, but they're small. Those are their big ones. Like mine in Austin is one of the busier ones, and I only see 20 people, the same 20 people going in and out of there. Some of these orgs, if you go see these other channels, there's nobody. That's kind of what we're trying to show, is not only getting the word out, but showing that nobody is going in and out of these places. And in Hollywood, just standing outside with cameras, they were able, after about 4 months or so, they were able to finally close them down. That was what they called their biggest body routing, because you get all the tourists on Hollywood Boulevard. Then they have a gold base inland California and Hemet, California. And so they're all over, and they try to tell their members, they have 30 million members. So I tell them, when I see people coming in and I'm over there, I'm like, if you had 1 million members, that's 7,000 per org, and I see 20 people coming in here. Now that's public. Then you have about 10 or 15 staff and Sea Org. In Dallas, I went up to Dallas. They keep the lights turned off. Yep. Because money only goes up. If they don't make money, they don't get paid. The staff's supposed to get $200 a week. They don't get paid. So they have to moonlight, or they have a spouse with a job, and they have to live outside of the org. Now, the Sea Org, they get $50 a week, but they're supposed to house and feed them. But if they're not making money, they don't get paid, and they get fed beans and rice. And they can't buy deodorant. They make them buy their own toilet paper in the on those places you see.
Scientology is a cult. Ask me why. Why is it a cult?
Because a religion you can leave, and a cult won't let you leave. That's why it's a cult. They have three levels of members. You have Tom Cruise that gives all the money and is high profile. Then you have staff. Then you have Sea Org, which is their slave labor force, and they sign a contract to work for them until they die. And if they try to leave, they'll put them under guard. They ran them off the road. They brought them back from bus stations. They're not allowed to leave.
Was this to join Scientology?
No. I'm a protester.
Oh,
Yeah. There's a bunch of us
So
doing this
fuck
all
'em.
over the world right now.
Fuck
Yeah.
'em.
Yeah. Look on the other.
Scientology protecting child children. Fuck them. What?
Yeah, they protect child predators.
Fuck him in the neck.
I thought it was protecting children.
No.
I was thinking
No. What brought me here? They opened over by the university, and they're trying to get the young kids. They're trying to suck them in, so they're usually over there letting them know. And what brought me was the child. So
What is Scientology?
they don't have a god. They believe in the tech, and that if you go up this bridge, which costs like $300,000 or more, that that's what they call it.
You gotta pay money for it?
Oh yeah. If you don't have money, then you're in their slave labor force.
Fuck that cult! Fuck Scientology! Fuck you!
Get you back, girl. What's the name?
And they told the church, they blamed the girl. And they got yeah, that's what that's about. Yeah, they pulled that in. Yeah, they believe they live off the life. So they're like, it's ridiculous. And they're always What did they show? Guys, hey, you'll get me kicked off YouTube.
Stop that, Austin, you dirty fucker.
Wow, you're gonna get her kicked off of YouTube.
Yeah.
I like your mustache.
Thank you. I love it so.
Did he show something? I was talking to him. No, that's not funny. You'll get my channel banned putting that on there.
Hey, how do you know so much about Scientology? Just curious.
They just came into my feed about 3 years ago, and an ex-member who has a channel, and when I didn't know anything about it, and so I deep dived like a year of his videos and found out how horrible it is, and then I started bringing other ex-members on. They have channels, and then about 2 years ago, we had a group in Hollywood start standing outside of their org there, LA. And that's one of their bigger, what they call body routing areas, where they can get people in because they get tourists. And TikTokers started showing up, and in about 4 months, if you show up with cameras, they close their doors and blinds. And they shut them down. They were closed for 10 months.
10 months, God damn.
And now they've reopened, but when they actually installed that glass, that when you hit a button it goes opaque, and they install opaque, it closes the window with a button, and an automatic door closes. So if somebody shows up, they start closing up like that with buttons now. That's the kind. How many churches do you know that is going to close? And there's the only thing you have to see in there, like over here where I go, is a bookstore and a cafe. That's all you're going to see through the window.
There's a Church of Scientology here?
Yeah, they opened, this is what started me coming down here. February before last, they reopened the building they had remodeled right across the street from the University of Texas on Guadalupe. And so I came down for the grand opening, not knowing I'd still be here 18 months later. But I was just like, I live 80 miles from here, and I was driving down 3 days a week. I'm not getting to do as much. Just to let the students know not to go in there, and not to let them suck you in. And also, we're trying to get the government to pay attention and hold hearings on the abuses going on inside. And so, what happened was classes were out, and I started working a night job, so I couldn't do anything during the day. I was asleep, and I said, man, if I could protest it, 1 in the I could come here. Until classes start up again, and then I'll probably be over there. I might still come here, but I'll be back over there talking, because I walked up on them bamboozling some students and lying to them to get them inside.
You got social media?
Yeah, I'm on YouTube right now.
What's your Instagram? You got TikTok?
No, I do have a channel, but I haven't put anything on it yet. I'm Miss Kim SB on YouTube. Here. So you can see it.
Yeah, you gotta keep exposing it, bro. You know Chef from South Park?
Yeah, everything they said on South Park is true.
Yeah, they killed him.
Yep. But the thing is, most Scientologists don't find that out until they pay the money to go up that confidential bridge. And when they get to level 3, that's when they find out that story. And a lot of people are like, this is BS. But by that time, their family's in, their friends are in, they're probably working for a Scientologist, and they are legal. And so that's what goes on, got it? And so this is all their crimes. There's lawsuits going on right now of victims that have had it. One girl was 16, she was assaulted by, I think he was 30 or 28. She got pregnant from the assault. Her mom was the Sea Org, that's a slave labor. Her mom and the church made her marry him.
What?
And now she's suing them for sex trafficking because that's what they did. It's not going very well, but yeah, there's crimes going on, and it's 100 times worse than what's happened in the Catholic Church. Because in the Catholic Church, it's just some people doing bad things. Scientology, their doctrine is bad. Their doctrine protects predators. And like I was telling that guy, did you see the Danny Masterson trial? Have you ever seen that 70s show? Okay, Ty, the curly-haired guy, that's Danny Masterson. He's a Scientologist in Philly. He's like 2nd or 3rd generation. They covered up him drugging and R-ing women for over 20 years. He's in prison for 30 years now, 30 to life. Because when the victims would tell Scientology, they would you're not allowed to be a victim. They said it's your fault. Well, they were able to get documentation from the church where he said, yeah, I did it, but I didn't think it was wrong.
So with that same logic, they think Seth, who was from South Park, was killed on his...
Over here a second. I can hear you. What? You're not on.
Alright, so with that same logic, Seth from South Park was killed because of his own fault.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not. If you get hit by another car and it's not your fault, and they will blame you.
It's your fault.
Yeah.
You said they got it from
Yeah,
your
they
car.
say they call it. You pulled something in. Maybe you did something wrong in your last life. It's true. There's no victim.
Karma catching up.
Something like that. Yeah. Because they believe they don't have a God, but they believe that when you go up the bridge.
They worship. What's his name? Ron Hubbard.
L. Ron Hubbard.
Yeah.
They don't. Technically, he's the one that started it, wrote the books, created it. They call him the source. But what they believe is that you can become a super being if you go up the bridge, and you can control matter, energy, space, and time. Like with your mind, you can move things and do things. And then they get up there and they can't. And everybody lies to themselves, and they're like, well, I just spent $300,000 or more. Now I'm stuck. And oh, it's great. Yeah. By then, they're so sucked in. Now, that's the public that has money. But if you don't have money, then they want you in the slave labor force of the Sea Org. And you work, a lot of times they put 12, 13, 14 years old. They pull them out of school. You go to work from the time you wake up to the time you go to bed, 365 days a year, about 110 hours a week. You're supposed to get $50 a week, but if your org doesn't make money, which they're not, you don't get it, money only goes up, never comes down. Now they do house and feed them, but they get beans and rice if they don't make money. That's what nobody knows is going on, that they have, and they get away with it calling them religious volunteers.
This is insane.
It is.
You ever been to Clearwater?
No, but they're having a big protest every Friday night in Clearwater. You should go find it. There's like a bunch of people out there now. They've called the police on them, and it's the First Amendment. They can't say anything if they're on public property. And that's their that's their biggest base. And the channel that brought me in, he's going down there, and you know, it's just drawn. Oh, sorry guys. It's just drawn eyeballs to the cause. We're just trying to get the government to pay attention and help these kids out.
I feel like you would be great at that. They need
I want to go visit because there's a lot of people. A couple of them came here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and over at the org, and we did a big group thing, and somebody from the LA group all came, and we've had people travel. I want to get a Class C motorhome and do like a big tour of all. We have people all over. Yeah, it'd be fun.
You have a solid YouTube following?
What?
You have a solid YouTube subscribe count. I mean,
Yeah.
the more revenue.
I'm a grandma. I never knew I'd be on YouTube. This
real.
wasn't in my bingo card. It wasn't on my bingo card.
Most people don't expect it. But keep going, honestly, keep going. It drew me to it.
Well, yeah, and that's the point. The more people that know, the more maybe some senator's son or daughter will walk by, or we're not very far from the Capitol building. We just need some. The IRS gave them church tax exempt status in the 90s, and that just protects them way too much. It is. It really is. Thanks for listening. All right, you too. All right, guys. Oh, hey, girls here. Hello. Okay. You guys. Drunk spray. Yeah. That guy made me mad. I need to pay. It's hard for me to pay attention to everybody. I get focused and I can't. You guys couldn't see it. There was a whole crowd. There was like 6 or 7 people standing here. And so I'm talking to these guys, and these idiots over here, I don't think they were together. They just all happened to stop at the same time. Thanks. That guy, he was really interested. Thank you, A-girl. Thank you so much. Well, I've said it a lot of times. I can remember stories, but I suck at dates and names. I can tell you the story, but I probably can't tell you who said it. That's the only thing. Oh, thanks, No Face. Yeah. I never know how long I'm going to have them, so I hit them with the hard stuff first, the child abuse, the elder abuse. Then if it looks like they're going to stay, then I get a little more detail. I never can tell when they're going to want to leave. And sometimes I can tell when they're ready to go. And then I'm like, y'all have a good night. Or if I want them to go, I start talking to chat. I got to turn my sign back around. Oh, this is...
Lena P in the motherfucking cut. Yeah.
I don't know what she said. Yeah, I'm like, it's time for that person to go now. What's going on, chat? It works most of the time. My third bottle, 2 this size and 1 big one. Tom put all the small ones in the mini fridge and only like 1 or 2 of the big ones. Oh. I feel like I'm floating.
Ongoing. Fake fraud. Are you a lawyer, Sam?
No, just a protester.
A protest.
Protest. My Instagram got banned.
Okay. That's no face. What wasn't close. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Uh-oh, we got an ambulance. They're okay. That's the second ambulance I've seen. Oh, there is a cool 3-wheel vehicle over there. I must have went inside. I don't see anybody. Hey, Zero Factor, how are you? We are on 6th Street. Let me people watch. There. Let's people watch. That's more interesting than me. Just talking to people and watching everybody having a good time. Normally I'm over at the Scientology org, but I come out here to talk to new people. It is. They're very green in Austin. They're very environmentally friendly. You can see they keep trees and they build stuff. So it is. The hill country is really nice. We used to come down here when my daughter was in high school. She's 32 now. We used to come down here. Oh, Miguel, I hope not, but I can't be running scared all the time about stuff, you know, and I was already in isolation when it hit the first time, so it didn't really change my life much. Hey, innocent shenanigans. Beautifuler. Okay. Yeah, these buildings are really old. It is really nice down here. It's just loud because of the music. It's okay. But anyway, we would come down. I used to come down and go to Whole Foods and just drive around some of the neighborhoods that are really nice looking, that aren't, you would not believe it's right off of the city. And these really pretty old neighborhoods with trees in the hills and stuff. It's too expensive to live here. Okay. Good vibes. Oh, hey. My daughter moved from Texas to Southern California. I don't understand her at all. But she's inland. She's not near LA, thank goodness. Prison for puppets. I'd send help if I could. I really would. Come to Texas. The only thing, it is hot. That's the only thing that's hard here, is it's hot. Everything else about Texas is great. Although Austin, I have to say, is like its own country in the middle of Texas. It is not. If people come and do the tourist thing in Austin, this is not what the rest of Texas is like. It's not. I had somebody stop and talk to me one night, had just got here, and like a month or two. And I told her, I was like, well, I said, Austin's great, but it's not like the rest of Texas. This is not normal. It's its own little country. What do they say? Keep Austin weird? Yeah, it's definitely weird. We would drive around and on the weekends and we'd find like little craft fairs and go to the malls here and stuff. It was fun. I like to go, they have a Whole Foods here. So 10 years ago when I first went gluten-free, you couldn't really find it in the stores. So I came down to Whole Foods. Whole Foods here, the big one, it takes a whole city block. And it took us 2 visits of 2 hours each to see the whole thing. Kill Tony is filmed in Austin. What's Kill Tony? I don't know that show. Might be. Probably cheaper to film here than like New York or LA. I know a lot of places they film in Toronto. I've watched a lot of shows filmed there. And they don't tell you in the show, they just kind of lead you to believe it's somewhere else. The country scene is awesome. Yeah, they do have, it's a podcast. Oh, I'll check it out. Oh, thanks, No Chat. Appreciate the like. I had 37 likes. Thank you. I wish my phone did those things that iPhones do. Stephanie, I don't know that person. Hi.
Dang, I thought you
Over here.
Jacksonville, Florida in the building. Duval.
Kill people with earbuds in.
Hold on. Duval.
Jacksonville, my husband is from there.
Duval. Go Gators. The Gators are winning the national championship. DJ Lagway is winning the Heisman. You heard it first here. Go Gators.
All right. Yeah, too close. I was trying to tell him. I was about to switch it around. Live comedy show. Oh, check it out. Sounds fun. I mainly listen to YouTube. Even, I don't really listen to podcasts that much because I have so many YouTube channels I watch. I listen to YouTube shows on the way here because I have an hour and a half here and an hour and a half back. And I usually have stuff queued up. Is this a Popeyes chicken commercial? No, I actually don't like Popeyes as much as people like them. I actually am a KFC fan. They ruined the KFC for a while. I don't know what they were doing. But we got KFC recently and we'd gone like a year or two without getting it. And it was back to being normal. We were so happy. Nah, KFC's better. Original. Oh, girlfriend. Oh my. I hope she has her top tape down. Yeah, it's kind of greasy. There's a lot of people that love Popeyes though. And then people forget about churches. They're kind of in the middle. Yeah. Well, their hot wings and their original tasted burnt like several years ago and we quit. And just, I don't know why. Oh, Tom went to, we have a Texas-based place called Golden Chick, and the line was crazy. So we went to KFC, and it was really good. Small legs and thighs. Yeah. So maybe, I don't know if they changed the oil. We don't get fries, we get like the sides, so I don't know about the fries. Flavor award goes to KFC OG recipe. Yes, it does. I like KFC. Can't believe they had to change their name though. Oh my goodness, y'all. I have drank. I feel like I'm floating. Luckily, I stop at a restaurant and I get an appetizer because I'm in a hurry, and I use their restroom. It's making me hungry. It's hard to find a place open on my way home between 2 and 3 in the morning. Oh, What we go, bro? It's hot. We're in Texas. Okay, no dough. I know, it's making me hungry. I want KFC now. I'm gonna have to get some tomorrow. I've been meaning to, because I go to work, I work 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Saturday and Sunday night. And I've been thinking about DoorDashing something. I did DoorDash something one night. I got pho, which I love pho when it's good, but there's no good pho place where I live. It was so good. So good. And it was gluten-free because they use rice noodles. I got that bottle. I don't know if it's, I need my inhaler. If it doesn't feel like it, I can breathe. I got a headache. That's what it is. I got a headache. Chicken pot pie. Oh, okay. My husband loves pot pies. Loves them. I'm currently driving that has KFC, Popeyes, and churches. Well, at least you get a choice. That's hilarious. You'd be like, okay. Yeah, so we have the church. Thank you. We have the churches and the KFC and the Popeyes, and then we have something called Golden Chick, which I think is just in our area because it was family owned. They used to have an ad with their kid in it, so I don't think it's out of our area. I think it's local. They have grilled chicken, and it's like flavored. That's why, because I'm gluten free, so I like that. So I cheated when I had original recipe, but I'm not, if you guys know me, it's not that I'm allergic to it, it's that gluten causes inflammation. So if you have any chronic pain, autoimmune disease, lupus, rheumatoid arthritis, it would behoove you to go gluten free. It will help. My symptoms got a lot better. And so if I cheat a little, I'm usually okay. But I took a trip a couple weeks ago and I threw caution to the wind for like 3 straight days. I paid for that. Several Roscoe chickens and waffles. Oh, I have never had chicken and waffles. Timmy, don't be jerk. Temptation Island. No joke. You know what we say about trolls, Timmy? We picture some dude in his mom's basement in his underwear with no life other than to go into people's streams and be rude. Because there's so many other things to do in life. Oh, hang on. Tried to turn it around. Hey, Sieglin. Run. It was just the ambulance. But because he came to an intersection, he did that loud noise. He doesn't have the sirens on, so it's either not serious or they're no longer with us. Bad boys, bad boys. You know what's funny is they have an electric little like thing that the cops use. I think it's the EMTs. I'm not sure, or both. But I seen run up and down through here. Because they used to block this road off, and people just. If you ever look at my thumbnails, there might be some thumbnails way back when they used to be open and nobody drove. I'm not worried. They're not gonna catch me. Found a leftover. Like. You're funny.
live?
Yep.
Nice. On TikTok or what?
Say what?
On TikTok or what?
No, you're just going to start on TikTok. But yeah, they're always TikTok. What's up?
Why?
Because a religion you can leave, a cult won't let you leave.
Whole time, that means every religion is a cult. Because if you look up the definition of cult, it's a group that's formed to believe one thing.
Okay, but Scientology, if you're in the Sea Org and you try to leave, they'll put you in a room under guard and they'll run you off the road or they'll drag you back from the bus station.
Did you know that's what they used to do back in the day to the black people when they were slaves and they made them believe in Christianity?
Yeah.
So all the time Christianity is a cult, but it's one of the cults that it took over the world. I feel like
You know what I tell people? I only have the bandwidth to like protest and be passionate about one thing. So Scientology about 3 years ago got in my purview, and there's about 60 of us doing this now around the world. I'm Christian. But what brought me here was the child.
have you ever thought about like that different people in the world are like born in different regions? So just because like if you're born in one region, that's what you're taught. So the whole time like that's in a different time zone, country, like I think that's what they were taught. So you could say so that when you was on the right, they were taught something else. Like you know, I we grew up in different households, taught different things, right? So,
Well, being a Christian is not what brought me here. What brought me here was they abuse children. Because they
Christians do too.
Okay, but this is their doctrine. The difference is it's in their doctrine that it's okay.
Every religion abuses children.
I'm just here to talk about Scientology.
Yeah, it's Scientology.
I'm just here to talk about Scientology. I need our government to look at Scientology because they don't have a god. They don't have a god. They have this doctrine that they follow, but there's no deity. They believe that if you go up, pay all this money, now if you don't have the money, you're in the slave labor force, and that's who I'm here advocating for. But if you're like Tom Cruise, who's a member, you go up this bridge and they tell you that you're going to be a super being and be able to control matter, energy, and space and time with your mind. But when you get there, you can't actually do it. But by then, they've got you in, they've got your family in, and it's very hard to get out. Very hard. Yeah. We have like 200 channels working together right now on YouTube and TikTok. You'll find somebody doing this. Somebody younger that you might like. Or they Miguel, that's a good one. Hey, Phoenix. Yeah, a lot of them are probably soldiers. They got short hair. Ooh, me? Ooh. I even like this K-pop group. They're in their late 20s and early 30s. And I can't look at them like, oh, they're so hot. I just like them for their music and their message in their music. I'm like, I'm too old. No, that'd be gross. Cause they're younger than my son. My son's 37. So, nope, that's not what I'm here for. So that girl, I get what she's saying, but I don't have the bandwidth to be talking about every religion on earth. I just can't do it. And I can't get into a theological conversation about all of Christianity. Tom Cruise is nowhere near the OT level. Yeah, I know. That was shocking. We found that out a few months ago. I was like, really? How does that work? And why? Why hasn't he gone all the way up? The bling on the ring. I don't wear my bling because I don't want to get robbed. I just wear my band. I leave that stuff at home. I don't have that problem, trust me. So let me turn it around. There's some... Okay, what time is it? Ah! No! Yeah, it's getting close. I'll be packing up in a little while. I think we get a little slap happy when it gets this late. Oh, there it is. Check it out. Hang on. I don't know what they're doing. They're blocking that street. Yeah, it's about 120. Hang on. Let me get back over here now. Sorry, moving like that. I should have warned you. Oh, gross. I hate it when my cane falls over. Gross. The handle just hit the ground. Ugh. What are they doing? What are they doing? Oh, they pulled somebody over. Oh, somebody's in trouble. Okay, good. I was trying to go slow. I had to pick up the whole tripod. Oh, see? They were stopping somebody. Ooh, let's people watch. Who's getting in trouble tonight? Shouldn't have done it, my man. Shouldn't have done it. Trees in the way. Oh. Can't really see nothing. Well, maybe that's not electric, but it's one of those little trucks. Alright, I'm moving back over here. You can't really see anything. Somebody's in trouble. It's 2 p.m. Wow. Cool. Where are you at? Hey, Jojo. Not really, but I don't really care. It's a safe space, just because we don't talk about that stuff. Auditors are parasites. Yes, Roscoe, they are. Yep. They are. That's a good way to put it. I was talking to somebody about it. Hey, Glennie. Yeah. Oh, really? You're from China. I didn't know you could. I thought YouTube wasn't allowed there. And that you guys kind of had your own thing. Yeah, there's actually a couple Chinese people I follow. Liz Key. I know everybody knows about her. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. And then there's a guy that has a little, like, K-truck that camps. Oh, and then there's a lady that she's American and she's married to Chinese and they had a baby. She does shorts about what it's like to live there. I'll watch that. Oh, you're in YouTube. Oh, okay. So you're not actually in China. Okay. I get it now. Those girls. Oh, I know, no face. That's the stuff I think about. I always wore, well, honestly, when I was young, I usually tried to wear pants. And we usually danced so much we didn't even have a table to sit down at. But yeah. When I get home, my street clothes come off. I do not mess with the street clothes. I am a germaphobe. I'm in the club and everything. I got my patch. I'm a germaphobe. Big time. I think about all that stuff. I wipe off everything that goes in my fridge.
Can I hop on?
What?
Can I say hi?
Sure, say hi.
How you doing?
I don't know. People just love to be on camera. They were crossing when they weren't supposed to. Tisk. Your mommy's gonna get you. Oh no! Oh God! Cinderella, no, I never did. I think because at that time, I was already bedridden at the time with my back. And so I was already kind of isolated, and my husband still had to work because he was in security. He was very careful. And my grandkids and my kids didn't come by for a while, but then I finally, I'm like, I need to see you guys. So they would come over in a mass. I think UT, is that Utah? I'm guessing. So no, I never got it. And to be honest, since I've started living with sanitizer on everything I do all the time, when I get to the grocery store, I wipe the cart off. I use my own bags in the cart. I haven't even gotten the flu since 2020. And I used to get horrible flu every year. Let's see. Oh, yeah, but they said those tests weren't that great anyway, so you probably did. I would be worried if I got it, because I have an autoimmune disease and I have asthma in Chengdu. Oh, okay. Ooh, well, it's good to have you. I like meeting somebody from other places. It's fun. Now, I don't think they have a Scientology org in China. I don't think they're allowed. But I know they have one in Japan. I think they have them in Korea. Not positive on that one. And I'm not sure about Taiwan. Yeah, I'm about to start learning Korean. I need to get on that. I wanted to go visit Japan for like a year, like extended. But I don't think my husband wants to do it. Yeah, I know they have one, I think, in Tokyo, if I'm right. Yeah, holy crap. I'm gonna mute. Holy crap, y'all. That was ridiculous. It was 2 Mustangs and a truck right behind an ambulance revving their engines like jerks. I mean, there's somebody probably in that ambulance. You never know. Rude. Oh, so yeah, I'm here protesting Scientology and just talking to people about it. That's what my channel does. And normally I'm over at the org, but that opened across from our university, but classes are out right now. So in June, I started coming down here on Friday night just to talk to people about the crimes that they're committing and the atrocities, trying to get our government to hold hearings. Ooh, that's a nice truck right there. That's nice. But in between, we chat and people watch, so it makes it a little more interesting. When classes start up again, I think I'm still gonna do this because it works for me. But then I'm
kind of a no-brainer.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that don't know.
Really?
I talk to a lot of people.
Are you live right now?
Yep.
On?
You're on.
On what?
YouTube.
On YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
What up, YouTube?
Yeah, we have 200 channels working together against Scientology on YouTube and TikTok and stuff.
Nice.
We've got about 60 people that do what I do. And then you have ex-members. And then you have channels that support the cause. And it started a little under 2 years ago in Hollywood. And then, like, when they opened across from our university
Did
about a year and a half ago, and that's when I started.
Wow.
And trying to keep the young people.
So you're trying to keep people away from going?
That and just educating, because we want the government to hold hearings about the child abuse that goes on and all of this stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get a lot of people that stop and they're like, what is Scientology? They don't. 3 years ago, I knew nothing.
Right.
Somebody ended up in my feed who was an ex-member, and I binge watched a year of his videos, and then he really helped the movement grow.
Okay.
They started in LA, and now we're all over the world.
Nice.
Goodness.
Holy mac. Quite a few watching?
I got 12, but sometimes
okay, not that many.
I have a small channel. Sometimes though, I've had 60 to 80 before. It just depends on the night.
Awesome.
You know.
What's your name?
Miss Kim.
Hi, Miss Kim.
Oh,
My name's
I'm
Marty.
sticky from sanitizer.
My name's Marty.
Yeah. You can find me under Miss Kim on YouTube.
I will do.
All right.
I'll go follow you when I get my hotel.
Oh, cool. Have a good night. And the tax exempt status. Yes. Yeah. Hi. Oh, my chat said hi, friendly bearded man. They said hi, friendly bearded man.
Oh.
My chat.
They can follow my YouTube.
Okay, go ahead. I
Marty.
promote whoever.
Yeah, Marty B. Good Vibes.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
All right. I'll check it out.
It's all about traveling, good vibes, music,
awesome.
stand-up comedy,
Oh, cool.
traveling more with my mom right there.
Oh, hi, Mom.
Come here, Mom. 74-year-old mom.
Hi, Mom.
We're traveling together for a year. So.
Oh, that is
What's
so fun. I will check it out.
What's up, YouTube? Peace to everybody. Take care.
All right. You have a good weekend.
Bye.
Sounds fun. You're the #1 friendly bearded man. Yes, you are. I didn't see that. That sounds fun. Did you hear what he said? They've been traveling this whole for a year, and he just puts it on YouTube. That is so fun. I'm gonna check it out. I'm always open to find some fun channels. Did you guys ever look up Big Daddy Leo that I was showing? He is hilarious. Oh my gosh. Look up Big Daddy Leo. He does YouTube shorts mostly. And oh my god, he just reacts to weird TikToks and YouTube. It's hilarious. And on Mondays, he does pet sitting. And so he acts like he's walking through his house and he'll show pets doing weird things. And it's hilarious. Oh, good. I thought you might have. Oh, Morty's channel. Right on. Cool. Thanks. Hey, Jordan. All right. That's nice. I don't mind. We're just not going to go into a discussion on it. Yep. Oh, no, it's 6th Street in Austin, Texas. And it's considered the live music capital of the world. And what it is you have this whole street of these little bars, right? And it's all live bands. Like indie bands, new bands. They come down here and they what do they call it? Cutting your chop. Is that what it's called? And then in March they have a music festival, and they've added a film festival called South by Southwest. And not only do we have these venues, then they have big venues other places in the city. Yeah, Super B1. I know, they're all like that. That's why I wanted to move to Japan, just because it's clean. I'm like, it's not that great here either. They chop their liver. I know. And I'm a German. We were talking about I'm a germaphobe. But yeah, so that's why it's loud. And they used to close this street off to cars. I don't know why it's open. I hadn't been here in like 20 years before I came back in June. What it is normally I'm protesting the Scientology org across from the University of Texas. The classes are out. And we're starting to branch out. We have people that's doing the Las Vegas Strip. We have a couple people doing that. Just trying to get new eyeballs on the problem. Some small China cities are really dirty. I have watched, there's a Chinese channel I watch sometimes. He's Chinese, but he lives here. Let me know if you have any questions.
Yes, I
Okay.
do. Specifically bank fraud.
Yes. I can't hear you very well. Come on.
So I don't believe you on the bank fraud.
Okay, so the elderly, the Sea Org members, when they get too old to work, they put them in a home and they take their Social Security, and then what they do is they take credit cards out in their name without their knowledge because they're going to die and go away. Well, Mike Brown, that's the name of his YouTube channel, he got out when he was 20. He's 40 now, and he found out where his mom was. And he went, pretty much stole her, and she found out she was $160,000 in debt.
Right, but maybe she was just.
And Chase Bank won't deal with Scientology at all because of all the fraud in the 90s. They were taking Sea Org members and lying about their income.
Everybody was doing fraud in the 90s.
Yeah, but they made an art out of it. It's all about making money. So, well, you said you didn't believe me about it, and I just told you it's true.
Well, no, I mean, everybody's doing it in the 90s. Are they doing it now?
Yeah. He just stole his mom last year, and she was $160,000 in debt without her knowledge. And the reason it's fraud... No.
Everybody's in debt.
All right. I'm not going to argue with you if you don't want to listen. I'm here to talk to people that want to listen.
I'm listening.
But you're not believing what I'm saying. And I learned this from people I am learning what I know from people who have escaped and found out they were $160,000 in debt. And Chase Bank, go call them on the phone. They won't deal with Scientology at all because of all the bank fraud. They would lie about their...
It's also bad for business.
What?
Chase Bank won't associate with Scientology.
Because they stole all their money.
No, because Scientology gets a bad rap.
Because they're bad.
But
they abuse children. They abuse the elderly. They punch people in the face. They believe that children are adults in small bodies, so sexually assaulting a child is not considered a crime in Scientology.
I just want to talk about bank fraud.
I did, and you argued with me.
Well, I'm just saying that I'm not.
No,
sure.
you argued with me. You don't want to listen to the facts that I have.
But you didn't present a
And
fact.
this-
You just said you made a
A fact that a woman who was too elderly to work for them anymore, her son got her out, and she was unknowingly $160,000 in debt because they took credit cards out in her name. And you know where the fraud comes from? She was only supposed to make $50 a week. How was she able to get $160,000 in credit cards?
Anybody can.
Yeah, when the organization that says you work for them lies about your income, when you make $50 a week, and they say you make hundreds of thousands of dollars. All right, I'm done. We're done. No, we're done. You want to argue.
I'm not trying to argue. I'm
Yes,
just
you
trying to
are.
ask questions.
But when I give you an answer, you won't listen and you argue, and I get this all the time. Everybody does it.
What?
Well, I only have the bandwidth for Scientology, and what brought me here was the child abuse, because they believe their children are big beans in small bodies.
Big fraud.
So you're ignoring the child abuse, the sexual assault, the drugging and raping of women, the protecting child predators, and all you care about is the bank fraud? Holy shit, dude.
Well, I care about the bank fraud because it's something I can talk
Wow.
about. Asher, what's up?
So how much did they pay you to mess with me? So how much did they pay you to mess with me, Asher?
Wait 1 second. Yeah.
How much did they pay you?
Who?
How much did they pay you
Who?
to mess with me, Scientology?
How much is time?
Why are you protecting Scientology?
No, I'm just asking.
Why are you
about the bank
protecting?
fraud.
But you won't listen.
But I am listening.
Everyone else will listen to the facts, and I give you the facts, and you're just arguing with me. You're still here. Just all you're worried about is bank fraud when they have abused children. I'm done. They pay people like you to come bait me and upset me, and I'm not going to do it. So bye.
Well,
I'm a master of faith.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
But
I'm muting too.
talk about bank
Goodbye. No, you don't.
I do.
No, you don't. You're here to mess with me. And everybody in my chat knows that either you're an asshole that just wants to argue on camera, which I get a lot, or Scientology paid you to come out here and mess with me. I'm done. I got tripods out and a wagon. I can't walk away. He's just being an asshole. That other guy that did it, I don't think he was a Scientologist either. He just wanted, because he came back again, and even if they're messing with me, I don't think they're allowed to be on camera and stuff. They pay other people to do it. If they're an actual Scientologist, average hourly wage is only 7 something. Now, other states have raised it. My daughter works in California, and their minimum wage is $15 an hour. I think it should be more than 7, but I don't think it should be 15. I think they should. It's been 7 for so many years. I think it should go to $10. Okay, Deborah. Well, we try to keep things PG in the chat, Deborah, so it's okay. When someone gets ridiculous, we get rid of their comments. But I'm going to warn you, it's late at night, and we get trolls in here saying some vulgar stuff real fast, but my mods are usually on it. But, yeah, it is for adults. It really is. Yeah. See, my grandkids are 12 and 13, and my daughter doesn't let them have YouTube. There's too many things on here. Beard Mom guy was legit. Somebody gave this other guy 20 to R with you. Or, no, honestly, I think I get people that just want to be an a-hole and argue. Because he doesn't know anything. If he was him and that other guy, I just felt like they just wanted to be a-holes live stream. I really don't think he was paid by Scientology. I think they just, you know how we get the trollers in the live stream from home? I think they're just in-person trollers. Hey, Benjamin. It's okay, Deborah, but sometimes we get comments that you shouldn't see because it's late. Hey, Maddie. Well, okay. Does it make me a Karen because I'm out here talking about Scientology abuses children, or that they abuse women, and I gotta watch what I say because I got a kid in here? Am I a Karen because I want our government to look into Scientology and stop the abuse? Just asking. You don't have to hide something like that, Maddie. When they do something like call me a Karen, I'll talk to them. Oh, it's okay, Deborah. It's just that I'm on, look here, I am in a street full of bars, and I get people that say and do vulgar things. This is not a live stream for kids. Now, when I'm over at the org on other days, you can watch my stream. It's fine. But right now, this is not the place. I come out here to talk with adults. Just don't have anything to do with Scientology ever in your life. I just thought you were a Karen. Oh, that's because I just had an a-hole scroll back.
Period. Tell them what you're saying. Period.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Over here.
Period. Period. Everything she's saying is straight valid. Period.
Oh my goodness. You see, she out here standing on business. You don't understand what she's
SOB. She doing what she need to do.
Hey, Tito. Don't be rude.
What they say?
He said something rude about them. He got deleted. He got deleted. My mods are on it. All right, you have a good night. Anyway, Maddie, No, I had a guy come up here wanting to argue with me, and I was telling him to get lost because he didn't want to listen to what I'm here for. He just wanted to argue on camera. So I do have bitch face right now.
Scientology is a cult.
We agree with you. Sorry. Day
Right on.
interrupting, but yes. Yes. Have a great
Good,
night.
I'm glad. All right. Yeah, so yeah, I did have bitch face because I was pissed off. Because he just wanted to argue. I have a sign up here that says Scientology, let's see, crimes, abuses children, bunch of stuff, and all he wanted to talk about was bank fraud. And I'm like, really? Out of the whole list of crimes of Scientology, you want to argue with me about bank fraud? So, people think sometimes Scientology pays street people to come mess with us. But I don't think so. I think he just wanted to argue on camera, so I turned it around and muted him. So I have all this listed, and he wanted to talk about the bank fraud. And these are, I've learned everything I know from people who have left, escaped, and grew up in this cult and what they've had to go through. Well, I'm sure that's what everybody else is doing, Maddie. I do get people that stop and talk and want to know. And that's what I'm here for. I'm just trying to educate. And in between, we chat and watch people. I'm sure that's what most of the young men are doing out here. I got the feeling he just wanted to argue. You know, people just want to argue. Like maybe he was having a bad night. Because when I start talking and they just want to argue with everything I say, that's all they wanted. He didn't want to listen. So I'm pretty quick to figure that out. And so I turned the camera around and I muted him. And I said I muted him. He goes, doesn't that mute you too? And I said, yeah. I said, but my chat understands what's going on. Yeah, it is. Yep. Well, that first guy, he looked to be in his 30s, or maybe older, I couldn't tell. And I let him bait me, and I watched it again. And I was like, he had nothing to do with Scientology. Everything I said, he was contrary. And he just wanted to shoot down everything I said and upset me so he could feel better about himself. You know, there were those people in the world. Yeah, he has no friends, no girlfriend. Yeah, he was alone. So I'm quicker now to figure that out. And I was like, you heard me. I was like, you just want to argue. No, you just want to argue. I'm done. I'm not doing this. My toenails are older than that guy. Oh, Coco Butterskin. She's pretty. Yeah. Okay, I lost my water. But yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we get trolls a lot that, you know, just want to mess with people. We're just people watching. Yeah, it's fine. I'm going to be packing up here soon. It's getting late. Oh my God, it's 1:48. Guys, I got to pack up. Now, what I normally do, and it's cool if you want to or not, everybody stays with me till I get to my car to make sure I get there okay. It's just a few blocks, and so I'm going to start packing up. You guys can people watch while I do that. Alright. Because I got to get out of here before the bars close.
Hold on. Are you with my dad?
Can I ask a favor?
Yeah.
Can you maybe get this to come off? It's
What is Scientology?
It's not a religion. They don't have a god or a deity. And the guy that started it in 1950 was a scientist. And he just wanted to make money, but it outlived him. And so if you have money, you go up what they call the bridge. When you get into the end, level 8, you're supposed to be able to control matter, energy, space, and time, which we can.
That's what you do?
That's in Scientology.
If you don't?
No, that's not real.
Oh, it's not
The guy made it up. And so when they get there, by then their whole family's in Scientology, their friends are in Scientology, they know it's BS. So when you leave Scientology, you have to cut off from everybody you know. Now, if you don't have money, this is where the abuse comes in. Steelers, which is their slave labor force, they work 365 days a year, 110 hours a week, and they're supposed to get $50 a week, but a lot of times they don't get paid. They have to sign a billion-year contract. They've lived multiple lives, and you have to work for them until you die. If you get married, they might send your spouse off to some other country for 5 years. And if you get pregnant, they let you shoot if you're not allowed to have kids. And what brought me here was the child abuse. They believe since they lived multiple lives that their kids are adults in small bodies. And they don't nurture them. They put them to work at 12, 13, 14 years old, and they get away with it by calling them religious volunteers. Yeah, and if you assault a child in Scientology, you're protected because it's a high crime to take a Scientologist to the authorities. You'll get expelled, but not the predator.
And where is Scientology big?
Say that again?
Where is it big? Is it big in Texas?
They opened up an org a year and a half ago right across from the university in order to get the young people in. They're all over the world. They have orgs everywhere. They tell their members they have 30 million members, but they have like 25,000.
Are they in Mexico too?
Yes.
Where did they start?
In 1950, L. Ron Hubbard, a science fiction writer, wrote a book called Dianetics. He called it Another Science of Mental Health. And that's how he got a lot of people in, because people were in need and the healthcare system sucked. You know, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Well, everywhere. He expanded to everywhere. But his biggest bases are LA and Washington. Okay. And now what the problem, so we got a lot of people in, and now what you see in there now is second and third generation. They're not really getting new members. What I'm out there trying to do to educate and trying to get the government to take notice and hold hearings on Scientology. They have so much money because they have millionaires and a couple billionaires that have donated so much money. They look legitimate, and the IRS gave them tax exempt status in the 90s. And so they look legitimate, and we can't get people to pay attention. So now there's 200 channels on YouTube and TikTok and stuff doing what I'm doing. They're either an ex-member with a channel, a news channel that supports us, or there's about 15 people like me that just started filming outside of work to show, hey, nobody's going there. We educate people, and C, let people inside know they can escape. There's 2 foundations that'll help them escape. How many churches do you know that has foundations to help them escape? And we've had people have to escape in front of cars, they've been run off the road, they've been brought back from bus stations, and that's why it's a cult, and not a religion, it's a cult.
Wow, that's really interesting. We're not from here. That's what we didn't know.
Yeah, I know. A lot of that's kind of. I'm usually over there. Classes are out right now, so I'm doing this.
We're from Mexico. That's what I asked.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're right now, because so many people in the English speaking countries kind of know they're bad. They're going to non-English speaking countries now and really getting people in by saying we can bring you to the US and get you a visa, a religious volunteer visa, and they get up here and they don't passport, and they're afraid to leave. They can't speak English. They're afraid they'll get deported, and they're labor. So they're really preying on especially Spanish. Yeah.
Well, it's nice to know something new.
All right.
Thank you. Have a good night. Take care.
Thank you.
No, thank you for your time.
Alrighty. Take your Dramamine or look away. I will be shaking the phone. I gotta switch to my gimbal now. That was a really good conversation. Did you hear that? We don't do politics here. Thanks you. On my screen. Oh, okay. But yeah, they were really interested. They're from Mexico. I don't know if you could hear. And they're like, are they in Mexico? I'm like, yeah, I'm pretty sure your mods are on a power trip. No, they watch out for me with the trolls. Yeah. I don't mind it if it's not too vulgar or whatever, but we do get some. Yeah. I get a lot of trolls when we go vertical like this, so they're kind of on it. Thanks, Egalyn. Oh, well, we got a lot of moms in the chat. Some of my mods are moms, so they might be just a little protective. Oh, let me turn that around. Alrighty, hang on, I'm almost ready to go. Okay, let's go for a walk. See what we get. We see some really wild stuff when we're walking. Yeah. We have daughters. So, and Scooter Mom has several daughters. How many daughters do you have? 2? 3? How do I not know that? Osa's all over you. Yep. That's the way I see it. 5 daughters, Maddie. Well, then you should be better. Look from afar and don't say things. Because most of these girls are probably too young for you. Alrighty. So, I got lost a couple times. I go straight down this street to Colorado, and it's a left, not a right, I think, because I keep getting that mixed up. So, you got timed out, but you didn't get, we don't block or delete anybody unless it's really bad. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we don't do politics here. Unless it has to do with Scientology. Yeah, I don't want nothing to do with that crap. I have too much other things I have to worry about. The thing is, Maddie, is my chat is all different people, all different politics, all different walks of life. So that's the biggest reason we don't do politics or religion, funny enough. I like my chat to be, oh, I'm about to hit this sign. Oh. Come on, you. Sorry. Alright. Oh, that was tough. Because they wouldn't move for me. Okay. Bars are about to close. We need to get out of here. Hey. Dammy. I'm walking and it's hard to read, so I may not see all. Oh, look at the puppy dog. I love the puppy. Oh, it's so loud. should mute. Turn your volume down. Rebecca, you're rude. It's okay. Well, then you don't have to stay here. I mean, there's a few million channels on right now. Go find one. I mean, if you don't like it here, why you still here? I know they're in YouTube Shorts. It's an easy scroll past me if you don't like it. Super easy. Oh, I'm stuck again. My wagon of justice if you're new. Oh, good, it's open.
And I have probably like
Yeah, I didn't want to move at all. I guess they just want me to run them over. I will too. You see me coming across the street with a big old wagon and you're not going to move? Oh, thank you, Deborah. Thanks, no face. Yeah, well, I'm not a professional by any means. I just started this because they opened a Scientology org in our town. And usually I'm over there because they're across from the university. They're trying to get the young people over there into their organization. Oh, I hate this spot. I should have went on the other side. It's not as bad. Okay. Gosh, there is no wind. Yeah, $47 a week after taxes. I'm like, they seriously tax $50?
I got it.
It's ridiculous. Okay. Whew. Oh, it's all right. I was talking to that person, and I don't mind. I was ready. I was trying to pack up, and somebody was interested, so I'll stay and talk. It's okay. It was well-used time. Larry the Silver Fire Hydrant. Okay, Congress. One more street. Okay. Oh, man. Oh, I'm from Ohio, Deborah. Near Columbus. My husband and I went to high school there, and then he went in the Army, which brought us to Texas, and we stayed. I miss Ohio. I miss the weather. Okay. Thanks, Green Man. Appreciate it, because sometimes I'm looking at the ground and I don't see people. Thanks, No Face. Well, like somebody said, I was made for this. I like to talk. Hey, it's Reezy. Oh, is it right now? Oh, time to go. I know, but it gets so hot here. I miss the winters. When it rains here, it smells like dirt. I flew in for one night to Columbus to take my grandmother home, and it had rained in September, and it smelled so good. It doesn't smell good here when it rains. I like the state. I just don't like the heat. Well, the goal is to get a classy motorhome and go on the road. But Tom has to get on board because we have to get the house fixed so we can rent it. Hey, Golem. I'm walking and looking, so it's hard to see the comments. Oh no, you don't want to live in California. My daughter moved to Southern California, not LA, thank God. She is paying $1,700 a month for a one-bedroom apartment with 3 kids in California. And here where I live, it's $750 a month for a 2-bedroom townhouse apartment, maybe $850 tops. Oh, I've driven to St. Louis. Anywhere, I said I don't care if I gotta go all the way to Canada to get some cool weather. And now I can't even do that. It's hot up there too. Did I pass my street? No, I didn't. There it is. I got my spot that I like too. I like this one parking spot because nobody can sit near it and block my doors. I have to load up all my crap. So, no face. The beginning of my stream. What happened last night? Yeah, see Chase. So, oh, I gotta get across here. Anyway, so I got off with you guys last week, and I have sandbags for my sign in case it's windy. I threw them in the back of the truck. One of the straps was in the door when I closed it and popped my tailgate off. And there I am, dripping sweat, trying to get this tailgate back on with my weak little arms. And I had switched over to Tom. I was talking to Tom on FaceTiming him. And he's trying to tell me how to put it back on. Oh my God, it was horrible. For like 15 minutes I struggled with that thing. And finally 2 guys that were leaving saw me. And then 2 other guys came, put that sucker back on. I was like, he wanted me to take it off and just throw it in the back of the truck, but I wasn't even strong enough to loosen the clip. I can't see the comments right now. I'm babbling. Don't hit me. I like this parking garage because it's got a low wall around this floor, so it's very open. So I don't feel like I'm, you know, enclosed. I'll have to check your chat. Ohio getting filled with, oh, this is Illuminati. Yeah. I do miss Ohio a lot, and especially in summer. But we're here. Thank goodness. Ooh, nothing. I like this spot because really nobody can park right here except maybe a motorcycle. Whoa, alrighty. I'm not gonna make you guys watch me load up. Let me check chat and then I'll call Tom. There's some new people watching me walking. I get more people watching me walk back to my car than when I'm standing there. It's funny. Oh, St. Louis, yeah. It is nice there. Deborah, all the cities smell like that right now. You should smell where I'm walking right now. You don't want to. Lima, I worked in Lima. Oh, cool. Yeah, mine's old. So, but we're keeping my husband's truck is a 2008 and this is a 2012. We like to keep vehicles till they die. We'll fix it. It's cheaper than buying a new one because I was looking at the prices online for a new truck. You're looking at $60,000 to $80,000. I ain't even got that kind of money. It's a whole lot cheaper to throw a few thousand into this. Ooh, yeah, Buicks are nice. All right, I gotta go. I gotta pack up. Y'all, it's been great. Thank you for staying with me to the car. And I'm gonna call Tom now. And I'll see you guys here next week or in the chats. Good night.